Hello guys, Sujara speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 700, and this is it. We are 700 episodes now to celebrate. Let's do not one, not two, but 4 reaction videos. Now before we begin reaction videos to Jake the Happiness, Jake Happy Nostalgia Podcast Show episode 2. And 3 episodes of the Jep Squad. Because there will be 3 episodes of Jep Squad from familiar face, because I already credit him a special thanks since starting this episode. His name is Carl Hershon. And Carl, if you watch this episode of LJPCBM right now, you're going to be in for a treat. Because in this episode of LJPCBM, and starting on this episode, I'm no longer going to do incidents regarding to the big no-nos on the Wheel of Fortune incident, because what I said was not true, you know. So right now we're going to eat some cupcakes, and these are Oreos, you know. But anyway, so after this Oreo cupcakes, I'm going to react to Arctic Lord 15's very own Jake's Happiness Nostalgia Show episode 2, and then I'll get the reactions to the Jep Squad's first 3 episodes, and then we'll wrap things up with the 700 episodes with a huge bang, and then we'll move on to 701, which is going to be Million Dollar Sharks Season 1 episode 4, which is me as a contestant against Brody. If you watch this, Brody, it's for you. But anyway, I'm going to eat my first cupcake now, and in between breaks, I'm going to go ahead and be on the stream with Remix Plum and Chris Candy. If you watch this, guys, it's for you. But anyway, let's go over and eat this, you know. Little puppy, you know. I call this cupcake a puppy, so, you know, that's just me. Instead of a dog, but puppy is that way more easier than expected, so there you go. Man, the second cupcake is about to be eaten now. And we'll get to the point where I can react after I'm done with these 4 cupcakes. Delicious. Man. Those are delicious, by the way. I'm giving these cupcakes 2 bites a 10 out of 10 overall. Now let's begin our reaction video, shall we? Here we go. I'll see you on ScreenFlow. See ya. And I'm back. I am so sorry for a huge delay. I just came back from making 2 reasons. One, I wanted to watch Big Buck's Pressure Luck scandal, and 2, I have to be on the stream with Remix Palm and Chris Candy. If you watch this now, thank you for letting me be part of the stream. But now let's get back to this whole 700th episode of LJPCBM Reacts. Now, I'm gonna react to Josh Martin's Actors Episode 2, Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show. Now, as I said 2 episodes ago, I never want to get a chance to get back to react to this, but we'll just see what happens. So without further ado, let's react to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Jake, and welcome to the newest podcast on YouTube called Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show. I interview people.
Blue Schools is good. Okay, continue on.
And fall with kids.
Oh god, never talk about VeggieTales again. Never.
And more from our childhoods. We'll be sharing our favorite memories, talk behind the scene moments, and so much more. I'm your host, Jake W. and welcome to this Happy Nostalgia Show episode.
Wow.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show. I'm your host, who of course always, the name that's on the, of course, podcast, Jake, of course. Anyways, we have some amazing episode, for the second episode. Also, I'm going to say this before I'm seeing the co-hosts, for this episode. I'm going to say this. Thank you all so much for the support we already have so far, especially the first episode. But thank you so much for having me. Like, to be honest, the first episode we had, like, Bruce Lenoyo, oh my gosh, what an amazing person for having the first starring this. Which I'm thinking probably both of you that's part of the first episode were like, we definitely agree with me for sure. Anyways, another great episode for when we're about to have. Anyways, we have some co-hosts that you probably know from the first episode, named Chris Bixby and Matthew Johnson. How both of you guys are?
We're good.
That's awesome.
Wow.
What you guys think with the start of the first episode? Really,
it was really good.
It was really good, except you couldn't hear me, so.
Yeah.
But hey, your voice is
now.
actually here for this.
Yes.
Especially, oh my gosh. Well, of course, thank you guys at the first episode, though. It's just the first episode, it's work in progress for what. For better, especially StreamYard. Oh my gosh, StreamYard is just.
StreamYard is just like so glitchy.
I know.
Yeah, difficulties. I have StreamYard and I hosted VBA streamer. It was good. It was good enough. Continue on.
Honestly, this is working pretty good so far. So.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Zoom is probably amazing with of course the quality and the.
Yeah, I agree.
It's what we experienced at StreamYard. So, but anyways, what we have for this podcast at the moment, I think, to be honest, really mostly for this podcast, to be honest, at this stage, not just one, not just two, but 3 co-hosts is in this for this podcast, and one of those is going to make his first appearance, and one is one of our good friends and I think it makes sense for this is the first episode. It's kind of like foreign related, like podcast episode in a way, But anyways, and he's a Barney fan, of course, and we're good friends of his, and his name is Wyatt McCullough. How are you, Wyatt?
Doing good.
That's awesome.
I'm hyped.
I know.
Me too.
Like you're just amazing. Just like what? I know you're excited, especially what.
I'm extremely hyped.
Like what were we just talking about? Where we just got started.
Man.
Anyway.
Nothing.
So, like I said, it's another great guest we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have nothing else to say, but what we're gonna have for the guest is one, he was Barney for Barney's Big Surprise. Two, Barney in It's Time for Counting video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also of course he was Barney for understudy reasons because mostly I'm thinking he was Barney for that video and the last episodes of one season. I think it's either 4 or 5 or 6. I think it was 4. I think that's time when David and Boss
you're
were
right. It was
David
Yeah.
and Bob were in production for the Great Adventure movie. Yeah, and he at this point I think he's now involved with Dragon Ball. I think that
Yeah, he's now in Dragon Ball. Yeah, I did talk about my reaction to Purple Road's podcast. Continue on.
For who knows Dragon Ball, I think that's a good episode for you to watch right there, to be
Yeah.
honest. And I think it was Wyatt told me that he was actually probably a part of Bob the Builder Live.
That was so boring. Continue on.
Yeah.
It was mentioned in the Harper Rhodes episode.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I remember one point of like during the first episode of Purple Rose, which carries those podcasts I have after Purple Tales.
Yeah, even though I reacted to most of the Purple Tail episodes and some of the Purple Roads at 1 through 74. Now it's coming up with 75, 5th episode, which I did able to react on. Continue on.
He was Jeff Ayers, who of course he's favorite Bob. He mentioned the first episode with Bob and of course Carrie. Like he said something that the scene where we're gonna explain about what he said later on because I think it's best for when we're talking about that, then I can say it what he said on that point.
And this
Anyways,
is one of that, Jakey, sorry to interrupt. That is one of his favorite stories apparently for people on YouTube to tell about what happened.
Well,
We'll get into it a bit later, though.
Yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you name it. He did all of those, and he also that I realized he also did. He was with Carrie that he also did the hospital visits. I think.
Yeah.
With Carrie, I think.
Which I did the reaction video talk about it. Continue on.
He was for the hospital visits. And I know it's very touchy feeling of what it feel like, what the child is going through, and for seeing like literally it turned into a sadness to like a happy room, because what I'm saying just for now, it really reminds me of Carrie's Purple Tales episode. Oh my gosh, what an emotional roller coaster that he had while.
Which I talk about enough to react one time. Continue on.
He's saying some stuff on there. I think Chris will agree with me on that because I remember you probably watched that episode too. But I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But anyways, after all the stuff he did, and he's here. He's Josh Martin. How are you, Josh?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, and thanks for being here. Really.
Yeah.
And
thank you all for having me.
You're welcome.
You're the first Barney person.
Yep.
Yeah.
First Barney person we've had.
Second person in all.
Yep.
Yeah. For the second, and
Quite an honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. But anyway, before I get to the questions, I'm going to say that.
So you guys got some questions for me?
Jakey does.
Yes, Jakey does. Jakey's got the questions.
Interview. Well, some of them too.
You're more than some of them.
Actually,
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
All right.
Anyway, so I forgot to say this, but this podcast is actually now back on streaming. No, not
What?
the podcast is now streaming now on, which is.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Wait, you said something, Josh? Because I was talking. And
No, he asked.
No,
me
you
a question.
froze for us. You froze for us.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
He's right.
Just in case it happens in the future, so like this, then that happens like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
and lastly, I'm
Technology.
going to say before we get into the main part of this, why we're doing this anyway. This podcast is available now on Spotify, And
Right.
which is amazing. Even though don't use Spotify that much, I use it for listening to my heavy metal music. Continue on.
And what's the other app?
Mixcloud. So,
And YouTube.
so
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely on YouTube.
I mean,
But
YouTube
if
mostly
you guys have
posting
any
things.
contact, for this, podcast, check the description, and if you want for hours, you can check it for hours as well. But anyways, I think there's nothing wrong with saying, but until the first question that we're gonna have for this. But anyways,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Alright. We're back. Technology.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back,
Trying to save
folks.
time doing that.
We're back at Dinosaur Shortly.
So yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyways, the first question that I think is best for start. What happened that you think about starting a career for being Barney actor for Barney, and you think about doing stuff for Dragon Ball? What does it start for you? Doing a career and being Barney and for and Dragon Ball, and what how does it start and for you now?
Sure.
All those for
Right. Well, I moved to Dallas, Texas from Louisiana in 1994 with the intention to become an actor.
Wow.
I enrolled in an acting school called KD Studio, and I went to school there for a couple of years. I met some friends, and we started comedy troupes. And then when I graduated, my first audition was for the Big Purple one, for Barney's Big Surprise.
Wow.
And so, boom, 4 weeks later, I booked a part, and about 5 months later, I was on the road, jumping around the country in the world in a big purple dinosaur costume. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And after 3 years on the road and doing the TV show for a summer and special events and everything like that, I took a break and I came off the road and got back with my boys in the comedy troupe. And a couple of the guys, Chris Rager and Mike McFarlane, aka Mr. Satan and Master Roshi, respectively, in Dragon Ball Z. They booked parts on the show before I did, and they brought Chris Sabat, aka Vegeta, Piccolo, just about every other part on Dragon Ball Z, and they brought him. He invited him to a show, and he saw me do a character in the show called the Pillsbury Homeboy. It's a gangster rapping Pillsbury doughboy. And Chris Sabat saw me do that, heard me do that, and he came up to me after the show and he said, I think I found the boys in Majin Buu.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And so he called me into the studio and he showed me this anime and told me the story about this big pink guy, and told me he was misunderstood. He was just a big baby. He just wanted to eat some candy, candy and chocolate. But he also ate people and destroyed towns and people and things. And so I was like, oh, okay, now I see why you got the Pillsbury Homeboy. So that was it. And I've been doing it for 21 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm not trying to be off topic. That's the same sad how long time it went. Greg Murray and Jeff were Wiggles.
Yeah, we are big Wiggles fans.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely
Chickadee.
What?
Chickadee. Love those guys.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. You know the Wiggles. That's awesome. Cause I know the Wiggles were there for the for intermission act for Musical Castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I think probably because are starting to getting popular because from that concert.
Yeah, around that time they were getting popular in America, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They jumped
I think
off. They jumped off from that. I mean, you go from intermission at a Barney show
Yeah.
to your own tour. You're doing something right, yeah.
Yeah. To really experience for until second act of that tour.
Right.
Yeah. That Musical Castle was actually a really cool.
Yeah.
Cool concert for.
They did a great job with all the shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Matthew actually
other Barney.
Me and Matthew actually both saw a Barney tour, but it was a different.
I've been. It wasn't the one you were in. It was Colorful World.
Colorful World. That was a good one as well. Yeah.
I've seen Birthday Bash. Which Antwon Steele did the.
Birthday Bash is a lesser known one.
Yeah.
Did anyone see Bob the Builder live?
It was just lame. Continue on.
Yes, I didn't see Bob the Builder live. I actually own it on DVD.
Oh, right on. Yep. Well, I don't think I wasn't in. I'm not in that one. That was. I think it was recorded in Europe, someplace in the UK, probably. Yeah. I jumped on in the last 4 months of the US tour. Driving Scoop.
What are you doing now? Oh, Scoop. That's cool.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
That's awesome.
God, no.
That's all. That's all you can still do it after I don't even know how long that even.
Oh, that was 03. It was 2003.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
18 years.
Wow. This is old.
Yeah, I was barely into Dragon Ball Z at that point.
Yeah.
You're on the mode to the Scoop.
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Anyways, what great story that you have for what people think about for you being in there, and then just for more like for Dragon Ball and Bob the Builder. That's awesome. Anyways,
This is the question.
Anyway, the next question, Wyatt, I know the question.
You want me to ask it?
So
Wow.
take the fall on that question.
What is okay? We've heard it from Purple Rain. We've heard it from people. What is the story with the fire on the Barney set? Like, how did this happen? Because you know more than we do.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah, because he was in the suit.
Yes, he
Right.
was in the suit on that part. So I
Yeah.
remember
Sure. Go on. What you remember?
that where, according to since I can say it now, since we're going to about it, that Jeff Ayers, where of course he was very of course, for probably so long that he remembered that part. That I remember that during the one episode, the popcorn scene, where and then after the pop, whatever, he remembers like the smoke or the smell, whatever. And he thought it was a smoke, or whatever, and then after doing that take again, they realized it was fire inside or something. I think it's because of the wire. That's something that was like what happened.
I think it was good fun.
Yeah.
Which I've seen most of the time. My reactions to Purple Tales podcast on Josh Martin and Purple Roads podcast sometimes, and the first episode of Purple Roads and some of the occasions of LJPCBM reacts. Continue on.
Dickie didn't know about fire and transport.
I believe
right.
the episode was good fun.
Yeah. We can confirm that. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was taking fall from that.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all. That's exactly what it was. We didn't, as far as I know, there wasn't any video on it because we weren't recording. We were what they call prepping to roll, and because they used video back then, it wasn't digital. So if you recorded it, it was done. Right, you had to keep going. You didn't get to go back and do it over, or just keep adding.
Yeah.
You would eventually run out of tape. So we were just rehearsing, and because we were rehearsing, I turned my fans on, because I couldn't have them on while we recorded because the kids' microphones would pick up the fan sounds. So, which to that point, there's no video. Unfortunately, I'd love some. But yeah, I turned the fan on and I was just standing there. And then I had to make a move around Scooter's table.
Yeah.
And as soon as I took a step, I was like, what? Something smells like smoke. And I was looking around. I didn't see anybody making any moves or anything. So I just went on. And a couple of seconds later, I took another step and I smelled more smoke. And I was like, ooh, that is strong. And then I had to go all the way around Scooter's table. Pardon me.
You're fine.
And
It's fine.
I'm having flashbacks, guys. Walking around the Scooter's table, every breath I was taking was smoke, and I couldn't breathe, and so nobody was moving or anything. So I ran off the set, yelling, "Get me out of this thing!"
Did anyone else, like any of the kids, know what was happening?
Yeah.
No, they're really, really protective of the kids in all ways. Just taking care of them, making sure they're not working too much, get snacks, all the right stuff you're supposed to do. But at that point, I think the kids crowded around me. I don't remember 100%, but and then I think they took them off and explained everything was cool. But I had a break for the rest of the day. Go figure.
Yeah.
The curiosity of what's going on during that point. So.
Yes, that's the deal. So went to the hospital. They checked me out for smoke inhalation, and wasn't a problem. Wasn't a problem. I was back to work the next week.
That's good. That's good. They're okay on that point. So.
Oh yeah, they took care of me always. They probably pampered me a little bit too much. I probably could have gotten back to work that day, but they wouldn't let me. So, I took the day off.
Yeah.
That's really breaks. But sometimes the shots go on. Sometimes where depends on what
Exactly. Yeah. Well, coming from the road, there would have been no, hey, take the day off, come back next week, and we'll, get better. Show is going. The curtain's open.
Show must go on.
Yeah. The show must go on.
Yeah. Right.
So.
That's right. One way or
Even
the
the
other.
understudy.
I'm sorry?
What I think. And Carrie was the name for that.
Wait, are you talking about Big Surprise?
Yeah, because he was the one in the car.
I thought he was the one in the car. Were you the main one, or were you?
Carrie was the main one. He was the one in
For
the
the
car.
video, I'm in the car, the balloon, and Old McDonald.
Wow.
But on tour, we would switch those parts every other show so that we would have a break. You know what I mean? One part is longer than the other one, right? 3 songs versus, what's that? 10 to 15 minutes versus an hour and 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So we'd switch, and then the person who had the number 2 part, they called it, the car, the balloon, and the farmer song, we'd do the hospital visit that day.
Wow.
So so we wouldn't. It's a long deal. We'd usually do TV that morning at about 5:30 a.m. and then go to the hospital at 10 o'clock. Do a sing along, do a 45-minute sing along in the lobby, and then go room to room after that to all the kids who couldn't come down. And then after that, it'd be about lunchtime, and then we quick nap, and then at the back to the gig, probably about 4 o'clock for any special meet and greets, and then dinner at 5, and then show at 7. So if you did the meet and greet and all that PR that day, getting on stage for another hour and 15 wasn't the first thing you wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I have a question. So, Was there any time during the tour, because the voices were pre-recorded, right?
Yeah.
Was there any point like at any show where the audio wasn't working and y'all had to like cancel or something?
No, if you can believe it. Not once. Not on the Big Surprise. Not on Big Surprise. You'd have to ask the boys, Carrie and maybe McAllister, if they had any instances like that. But yeah, David Franks went out with us the first year for that very purpose, for emergencies, in case something happened to that. It was a digital audio
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would just say,
David Franks was on Real Fortune did the voice.
Oh, yeah, true.
Wow, which I heard about on the 2016 Bits and Pieces, which is the worst year of my life. And watch this out, Paris, for you. Continue on.
and he would, in case something happened, he would just, his whole job was just to come on and say, Barney and friends will be right back. Or, you know what I mean? Something like that. He wouldn't go on and ad-lib the whole rest of the show. It was just, he would make a quick announcement. And that was it. I mean, what a gig, right?
Yeah. I didn't know you can make Barney voice anyway, by the way.
Yeah, well, you know, after being inside that costume, I've been blessed with a little bit of a decent ear, so.
Yeah, I'm just a
I could
character too.
Like Bob West and all that.
Right, and Bob's my man. Love Dean Wynn as well. But yeah, I used to sit in I do all three of the dinos. You know, I can do the whole show. I remember it.
Well.
Baby Bob, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
BJ won't share the cookies. Sissy, I bought them.
Oh my God.
Remember, it's better to share. No, there it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There we are.
Man.
Sharing is caring.
So you mentioned earlier about hospital visits. What was that like for you and Carrie doing like all the hospital visits?
Yeah.
You know, it was rewarding and training at the same time, right? So wearing a big heavy hot costume and working and dancing, and then you know, add to that all the emotion and drama that goes along with the hospitals, right? So
Well,
it was all that. It was rewarding and training at the same time.
Wow.
But you know, the rewards outweigh any kind of physical, emotional training that I had, because, you know, at the end of the day, I got to leave.
Wow.
Yeah. Consider what the people, what they just thought about like the people, the children.
Fortunately, yeah, you know.
They just want like.
Yeah,
how
you guys didn't
touching that was. You know, no, it's Barney. Barney's real. You know,
To them, yeah.
That's real as cats.
Yeah, the voice wasn't there with it.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah, well,
Richard.
he's always doing voice rests for the show that night.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
That's how we did that.
Oh, that's amazing. But before we get to the next question, I'm gonna say I remember we talked about like the Barney's Big Surprise that the voices were pre-recorded that you mentioned, Matt. You know that. I know Barney live in New York City were.
Yeah, one of my favorite concerts ever. Continue on.
For it live.
Was live, yeah. That was, I believe, the only.
Yeah.
They were under the stage, yeah.
And I have another question, because I'm surprised, I don't think JP brought this up, because nobody mentions this. Do you have any memories with Tommy DePaulo? Because we lost him last year. Just upsetting.
Wait, who?
Any memories with Tommy DePaulo? Because we lost him last year. Just upsetting.
You know what? I did that show.
Yeah.
I did that
That's what I
show
asked
with
him.
him. He was really cool. It was super nice, great guy. It was a fun episode. I got to do it with the worm, the bookworm. It's
Yeah.
only
Herb Fisher? Oh, hang on. Let me check Barney Wiki and see. Oh, it's Mark Elliott. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was Herb Fisher, but what happened? See? Yeah. American voice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what happened to that? Booker T. Bookworm, I don't see the voice, you know. Voice and Puppeteer by Eric Fisher. Yeah, let me check Eric Fisher now. Oh. Where is it? Oh yeah, still alive. I don't see anything about Eric Fisher. Continue on.
Oh yeah, Booker T.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's Booker T. Oh my god. It kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, I thought he was. Yeah, I thought it was Bruce. Oh yeah, yeah. Last year was Bruce Armstrong. Continue on.
I think he only appeared just for that season that I remember.
Yeah.
Where you did counting. That's the one I remember.
Yeah, you gotta work with him on time for counting.
There was another episode besides his time for counting. He was, I believe, also in Booker T was also in Books Are Fun. I want to say.
Yeah.
Fun.
Books are great. Yeah.
Okay, it's actually good. It's actually a good song.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all great, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah. It's kind of.
Hey, listen. Anytime anybody tells me I hate that song, I've heard that so many times, I'm like,
Well,
you haven't heard it as many times as I have. I can.
And you can still enjoy it. So
That's really.
When you're 21 years old and you wake up singing "I love you," oh gosh,
wow.
you know you've heard it a few times.
Yeah, that's how much you love that song.
very catchy.
It is
Very easy to get stuck in your head too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
There you go.
But they really are. They're all just wonderful.
That's just a
songs.
pattern with kids, entertainment, kids entertainment songs. They're just a bunch of kids entertainment songs are just really catchy. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So that's part of how more we're buying and the more songs you thinking, that is much more that you just hum more you get stuck in your head. That really.
Wow.
Is.
All of them.
Yeah, very true indeed. So
that's a whole nother show.
Yeah. We'll bring you back on it, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bring you and Carrie on. Because Carrie's actually a fan. Here.
Dude, I'll give you a good reference.
Hey, you get him.
Oh yeah.
Carrie mentioned JP on Life on Front Roads and
Yeah.
Watch it now. Somebody getting some rub over there. Good work.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I remember that. Sorry, Ryan.
JP and Flip Out, we got him on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is he just
Which I never saw yet. Continue on.
New York?
I think we all would, to be honest.
Yeah, it's Carrie Stinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Dean on, nobody has.
Yeah. But it depends, what's going to happen. But anyway, so I'm glad, during the time where there's a fire where they take the costume off, I'm glad that the cast of the staff that really, I'm glad most of the Barney cast is just really touch what is going on. Because, it's Barney. It's not a job. I feel like it's not. I feel like working Barney, it's not a job. It's just a family, like what the show was for so many years.
That's what. You're right. That's what added to its longevity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not as. There was definitely work to be done. There were definitely jobs that had to be filled. But it was done from the from the mindset and the heart. That kids were first, and you take care of them, and all that stuff you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so next question that I'm going to give is that, what's your experience by doing the blue jay puppeteer for Come Over to Barney's House video, and as well as for being the puppet for Riff's musical Sue, if that was right, if I'm like right or not? Because I know you did something for Barney, not just season 4 or 6 era.
Yeah, definitely. I did the Blue Jay, and I did the polar bear.
Yeah.
I was an elephant at one point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I did. Yep. That's. Oh, and I didn't. It never aired. They actually redid it digitally. Let's see. Was this back in 02 maybe 02, 01, and I got cast as a mouse.
Wow.
Surfing mouse.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Wow.
about. Oh my god. You're talking about Murray.
Yeah, Murray. Yeah, that's right. Murray. Yeah, dude. And I auditioned, and I got it like this, and I was like, Murray, the mouse. Oh, all right. There, dude. And so I went in, and they put makeup on me and gave me a costume and everything, and I shot it. They changed it.
Did they change the voice too?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Wow.
At least I don't think I did. I
It
can go
says
back
Sam
and watch
Williams
that.
that did it.
Huh?
It says Sam Williams that did it on the wiki.
Yeah.
Well, then there it is. Yeah, must be Sam Williams.
It was originally planned to be a live action mouse.
Yes. They, or at least, that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe they didn't plan to do it at all. They just gave me some work, but I doubt that.
They just wanted to put you in a mouse costume.
Yeah, they trolling me.
Just for the fun of it.
Trolling me back in 02. Can you believe that?
They released it.
Dude, come on, kids. Everybody, let's find that footage.
Just like Dancing in the Aisles.
Yes, Dancing in the Aisles is
Do
something.
you know? Do you know that exists?
What is Dancing in the Aisles?
All right, so it is something that happened with the Wiggles and Barney, and it's separate from Musical Castle. It is a show they did together, I believe, right, Chris?
Yeah, I think so. I remember seeing like a picture of like the poster. I think it was something that they did for
Walmart.
I want to say Walmart. Yeah. Like something they would have like on the little TVs at Walmart or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does that ring
I
you
didn't do
bells
that.
like Dancing in the Aisles?
I didn't do that.
That might have been Carrie Mom asked.
Yeah, I feel like something like that probably would have been Carrie.
Or
I'll have to
David,
ask him
or
about
either
that.
one.
Yeah.
But I can understand why the Wiggles are like not. I feel like a part of that which is gonna happen, but I feel like it's not happening because Wiggles was so busy or something at that point for touring at that point. I think.
Yeah.
Or that's what I remember. That's what I remember. Why Disney House? Why it wasn't a thing at that last minute.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
And we know the Let's Go tour in the archive somewhere.
Was he a part of it? Were you a part of that?
No, that was Carrie. Actually, no, that wasn't Carrie. That was Rick.
Wow.
What is it?
The Let's Go tour.
Let's Go tour.
That was Rick Starkweather.
For the Let's Go tour.
It was 2013.
Yeah, I graduated from high school. Continue on.
Was that the 20-year?
That
Bus
might
tour?
have been it.
Maybe.
The 20-year bus tour was me.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it?
That was definitely me.
Oh. That was.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Was it called Let's Go? I don't know if it was called Let's Go. It was like at all the I went to all the Toys R Us's in
Wow.
the country
Oh wow.
in a converted charter bus.
That wouldn't have been the Let's Go tour. The
Yeah,
Let's Go
it
tour was
had
like a
a,
big tour.
Toy Factory and some other.
It was like a big production tour, kind of like Big Surprise or
Oh yeah. No. This is a pardon me. Backdrop in a photo op at Toys R Us. Come buy some toys, kids, and take a picture with Barney.
Wow.
Yeah.
what good voice for that narration for like for that type of way from that.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. He's talking about the Big Purple Bus Tour.
Yeah, that.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Wow.
There you go. Good man. See, I don't have to do any research. I don't have to remember anything.
Yeah, you
guys
just look it up on the wiki. You just look it up
Wow.
on the wiki. It's on there.
Yeah.
I can confirm it for you.
Yeah.
How about that? I'm a reliable source.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so it was next question I'm gonna say is that what's your favorite video? Well, only video that probably was only some cutting, but what's your favorite like video / episode that you do we're part of like for Barney and Friends?
I want to say.
Wow, favorite? Man, I don't know that I have a favorite per se. I guess there was one. We were on the farm.
With that E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, that was fun. Got to play with, got to have some live animals. What do they say?
Yeah.
Never work with animals or children.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
It wasn't
hard?
so hard. It wasn't so hard. I had a great take. I had a
Wow.
great take where the sheep was supposed to already be into the barn, and I was supposed to follow them all in, and he hadn't gone. The song was over, and I was standing right there with him, and so I gave him a little beep beep on the tail, and he scooted off.
Dude,
I wonder if they have that.
That's the take. That's the take, right?
I wonder if they have that because they released.
Did they use that in the episode or no?
No, it's not.
No.
No.
Would have been cool if they did.
Yeah, they probably had that because somebody released Barney Bloopers.
Oh yeah, someone did.
Oh yeah,
that was-
someone uploaded the Barney Bloopers, which is actually hilarious. That I'm glad that they have some.
Yeah, bits and pieces care or bits and pieces don't care. But we'll just see. Continue on.
Actually on camera.
It was probably.
especially the purse snatching one. Oh my gosh.
I'm also surprised you didn't say his temper count because the Phyllis is
Oh, come on, y'all. Phyllis, that's my girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always love working with Phyllis.
Yeah.
The late Lewis, yeah. One of my employees was Stella, and let me tell you, she was she was Stella to me in my opinion. But at the time she was great, and yeah, she would have been proud of Phyllis. That's just me. Continue on.
What I'm gonna say about Phyllis, like lately, I'm so glad that she was a part of Purple Rose episode before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a memorable episode that probably last questions that probably someone will take about regards to Barney. Probably that's carry right there to her to that episode.
She's a great person.
Yeah, she is.
I'm glad she's a part of it.
Even though she's been kind of remind me of Shireen's kind of remind me of Phyllis to me. Continue on.
But
Yeah,
that's
you hope for
what
good
your
heart.
life goes. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Whew. But I know the kids are really having a great time with Phyllis for sure.
Yes.
Cause I remember one point during her episode, while she was gonna be here for the episode, whatever, the kids were so excited to be with her, and that's how a good person she was. That
Right.
oh,
Be like Phyllis.
Yes.
Yeah, like Tasha.
oh man, that's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the ones that I was involved in, I loved. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's every Barney thing. You'll be blessed with everything that's regards with it, no matter what it is anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the next question I'm gonna say is that is there like throughout your career as Barney, Dragon Ball, Bob the Builder, you name it, is there like a easiest and hardest thing that you ever like that experience that you been have throughout?
Man, the hardest. That's you got me stumped. I don't let things be too hard. You know what I mean? I like to take, and not that say that I like to take the easy route, but you know what I mean. I like to flow with things. I don't like obstacles.
Yeah.
I navigate them. You know, not that anybody loves obstacles, but
Right.
Yeah.
you know, when I meet an obstacle, I navigate under, around, over,
Yeah.
through. I don't just you know, I don't always just put my head down and go forward. Sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got no choice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the secret of life.
Sometimes in your life you have to do something that you never tried. Like you have to try it or something.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta work your way through it.
Mm.
Lots of people snickered when I told them I was moving to Dallas to become an actor.
Yeah.
Lots of people from Louisiana gave a little snicker and thought, "Oh, that's cute."
Yep.
And so, you know, I definitely wouldn't have succeeded had I stayed in Louisiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. You miss 100% of the opportunities that you do not take.
Still.
That is true. That is very true.
Mm.
Yeah. So as long as you use your noggin and you pursue things with the right mindset and the right heart, then at the very least you are going to progress. You may not achieve what it is that you initially set out to achieve. But that may also be because your goals change, and that's another thing. Be flexible to adapt those goals to new findings, new learnings, new obstacles. You know what I mean? I like to consider the word no to mean reapproach.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Right? No. I can say no. You can say no, but that doesn't mean the end. Doesn't mean that's all there is to it. And there's no more discussion.
Yes.
I mean, maybe for you, maybe for them, but for me, that just means reapproach. Reapproach the situation, especially if I want it or if I know. And initially, it's something that I've already thought about, and I know that it's worthy of my attention and my effort. So when I hear no, it's just like, oh really? Okay. All right. I'll be over here figuring out how to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You may think you stalk me or turn me down or whatever, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, but I just went back to the house, started plotting my new scheme.
Still.
There you go.
So yeah, there it is.
Yeah. To be honest, I think were you part of the Boys Big Surprise where? I remember the Donald McDonald one so well. Where you playing the violin or something, or what?
Jake and I actually did a cover album too.
Yeah.
Barney cover albums.
Jake and Wyatt did a cover album, A Big Surprise.
And I got a question. Speaking of Big Surprise,
Jake and Wyatt.
Cool. Speaking of Big Surprise, what was it like working with Barry for Jake and Fresh Chicken?
That's my partner, Mr. Pearl.
Yeah.
Wow.
It kind of sucks in a way where if he was only a part of the Magician Island, which I think is one of the most nostalgic videos.
Yeah. I'm sorry for you guys.
But that's just the way it goes. You know, there's the character that you like very much. Like it doesn't mean that character that's not going to be there for just not a long time.
Wow.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. You guys are lucky that you didn't have him for more than he showed up. He is a handful. No, listen, Mr. Pearl been working since he was a youngin', right? Since he was like
doing it for a long time.
5, 6 on Broadway. That dude, he's been around. So whenever I was around him, kept the mouth shut, not ears open. Okay, maybe I talked a little bit because, but you know, you listen to a guy like that who's been around and who knows. If you're in that, you know, if you're in the field, if you're an actor, entertainer, he's done it. He's done all of it.
Yeah.
One of the biggest movies ever. You know, so yeah, fantastic. He taught me a lot, both indirectly and directly. So it was a privilege, definitely.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shout out, Mr. Pearl.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Yes.
him on the future.
Yes. So what we've done, you know, in you know, just, you know, Master Island, big surprise. You know, he's actually really known character.
Yeah, he's still doing
Yeah.
stuff to this day, I think.
Tinker Butt. I got a great picture of me on the last show in the UK of big surprise. I came out dressed as Tinker Butt Jr.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I got a picture of that. I'm dressed just like Barry, except I don't have any gray in my hair. I had curly
Wow.
hair too. They
There you
curled
go.
it all out so that everybody could go out.
Ignore those.
It's just fun, Dark Horse Dogs, you know.
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, Tinkerfoot truly was. He was a funny character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was played by someone, and you know, like we mentioned, he was played by someone who's done acting and stuff for many years.
Yeah.
My name is Professor Tinkerbutt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
this song is
remember
really good.
that one song of the Master Island, Big Surprise as well, where we touch or something or something.
Yeah, we know
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to.
It's me, a lot of toys.
Yes,
Make them
very
good
all
song.
by
And
myself.
we know listen to it nighttime was a big surprise, but it
Lots
got
of new inventions. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
So awesome.
Well, guys, you got any more questions for me?
I think Jakey does.
Anyway,
Jakey has a lot of them.
Before we do wrap up, Jakey, I do want to mention one thing, but go ahead and do your question. I'll do it at the very end. So
Alright.
this is what I'm gonna do.
Do you want, if you want to, you know, of course, not just, you know, green screen can background can be like a little whatever. Is there anything you want to show us that as far as basically pictures or something that you want that you're having that
Or do you have
boss
anything
that you work with that you did
Maybe
throughout?
Captain Barney.
You know what? I don't have anything on me right now. I don't have. You know what I do have though. You
Oh,
might.
what?
This is odd.
What is it?
Wait a sec.
Wait. It's,
Can you see it?
No.
no.
Nobody
it's
can
something,
see it.
Right?
It's a little like.
Yeah.
Okay.
The background.
Oh, wait.
Bob the Builder.
Oh my
Live.
God.
Oh, jeez, man! Stupid. Continue on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that like
Awesome.
a blanket or a hoodie or a jacket?
Yeah, that's my bus blanket. My bus blanket.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's cool. That's cool.
Random.
Well, of course, me and Chris have those.
Yeah, Chris actually has his vector game off.
Well, of course you do.
Oh yeah, I know that Michael, like Brian Epps, who was Michael, has the Walk with Barney doll, which I know you have it as well, Chris.
Yes, I do. And I also have this giant thing,
Yeah.
Wow.
giant Barney.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Nice.
that, but it's a little more updated. But one.
Yeah,
and
Chris actually
I
has
have
the
the same. I
That's
have
the one
same.
Bob West has.
Yeah,
Bob
yeah.
West has done
Same
that.
exact.
Yes, he's done cameos with that Barney before. I think he
Yeah.
has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over 300 of them as I taping this. Continue on.
Yeah, he did get
Yeah, I have
some
this for BJ and Baylaw too.
Mhm.
And of course, some DVDs with me. That's
Yeah, Patty works.
Mhm.
No, I just have a bunch of VHS tapes.
What's
so
I have so much.
I do too.
Yeah, I do as well in my room, and especially for DVDs and now Blu-ray for 4K. I don't know about you, but they already came out with these 4 things. I don't know if Barney has Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray, but that's just me. Continue on.
I got the collection. Nice. Hey guys, I hate to cut it short, but I got time for one more question if you got
All
something.
right, there's.
Alright.
I'm gonna say my thing right now.
Yeah.
So to the viewers of this video, on the filming of this, tomorrow will be my birthday. You can wish me birthday in the comments.
Yeah.
Even though it'll be late because this won't be going out tomorrow, but
Yeah, it won't be coming out tomorrow. If you watch this, Matthew, happy belated birthday to you as part of LJPCBM 700 episode special. Yep, go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Just
There you go, Matthew.
People who are watching, you know, whatever, you know, it's good for, you know.
There you go, Matthew. You got your first birthday shout out.
First birthday shout out in the comments or around
yes.
the podcast social media. But anyways, last thing I want to give is, do you want to give your social media to, you know, for
Yeah. Like, where can people find you and stuff?
Mhm.
Everywhere.
There you go. There you
Well,
go.
it's in the comment. It's in the description down below. But anyways,
Check me out, Original Boo on Twitter, Josh Martin Voice. No, that's opposite. Josh Martin Voice on Twitter. Instagram is Original Boo.
Yeah.
Josh Martin everywhere else, you know. Look for me. SweetGreenHands.com, my mashup tribute band. And Rhymin'n'Stealin.com, the Beastie Boys, the original Beastie Boys tribute band. Dragon Ball Z, you know.
Everything we involves with.
And real quick, because I know we got our wrap up. Do you have any for anyone who wants to get into like acting? Do you have like any like quick advice for anyone who wants to get into it?
Yes.
Don't. It's lame.
Taking another route.
Yeah, that's a much for them for sure.
Do something else. Do something else.
Get a
Man.
That's the best way you want to do it. That's great.
Less competition for me.
Yeah. Anyways,
hey dude, seriously though, if that's what you want to do, you do it. Whatever you want to do, you do it. Acting specifically, educate yourself. You can do that very many ways these days. Besides school, online, you can do workshops. Online workshops are great these days, especially COVID made it necessary to do online. You know, go for it. Go for it. Do it. You miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take.
Yeah. Anyways, Josh, you're a fun and great person.
Yes, it has been an honor having you as a second guest. So
you're a great person.
You.
You're funny. You're a fun person. Thank you so much for having me here, Josh.
And who knows? Hopefully, maybe one day we can have you back. Maybe even with Carrie or somebody.
Somehow, you know, in the future, you know,
we'll get you one of the voices. We'll get you or Julie or Patty or something.
You know.
Wow.
Anyways, thank you so much for having me here, Josh, and see what's can't wait for what's happening for you you in general for your future, and see more projects wherever somehow you're gonna be involved in the future, or even more involved with Purple Roads. Who knows?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
Carrie analysis. I know you're working so much with Carrie with Purple Roads recently.
Yeah,
so
but
that's good. You know, Purple Roads is amazing. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this second episode. Hope you all enjoy. If you guys have any thoughts about this, for more support, for more episodes, you know, and of course, the support that has for this episode, you comment down below, like, subscribe, more episodes. You know, as always, you know, every YouTuber say.
And be sure to like our page on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
Wait, he has a Patreon? Let me see here. Okay, continue on.
And as well as Spotify and Mixcloud, you can listen to as well for the first two episodes. You know, right, Bruce Leno and this.
And now Josh Martin, which Yep.
Anyways,
like and subscribe.
Yes, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching with us.
Before we go, I think he should sing "I Love You" for our voices.
Yes.
What's the request?
Sing "I Love You" in the Barney Boys.
For everybody out there.
Only if you sing it with me. Ready?
Do it.
I'll sing it.
At the end.
You
my echo in the background.
You say you love me too.
It probably sounds really nasty.
And
Of course, it was
remember,
actually probably
I love you.
for those two little fellas to end with as well. But anyways, thank you so much for me for watching this, and we're having for more. Anyways, hope you enjoy and see you all for more for the next video. From us for co-host and me and Josh, of course. Barney loves you no matter what you are, and see you on for the next episode. Anyways,
Bye, everyone.
anyways, as always, but bye for now and see you later. You want to go as well. Bye.
See you next time for another episode of Jake's Happy.
So that was Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, episode number 2. What do I think about this episode? It was amazing. So far, this episode went to be a success. Now, before I end this 700 episode special, I want to end this with the Jep Squad. Now, the Jep Squad is basically about Kyle Hershon's thing, and I want to talk about it. Now, it's one of my friend Alex he recently joined the 25 on YouTube. On Discord. I asked his permission to do reaction videos, part of LJ Reacts. He said sure. So, without further ado, let's react to Jep Squad episode 1, our very first show. And then we'll do 2 and 3 afterwards. Begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What? Hang on, retry. Connected. What? Hang on, go back. Continue on. Welcome will begin starting in 5 minutes. Yeah. We're gonna try this again. Blah, blah. Spawn the chat. Yeah, I won't be able to react to this, by the way. But, parts of it, blah, blah. But we're going to play, starting the 1 minute, 12 second mark. Continue on. Okay. Stand by for the clue. Good luck. Okay. State capitals. Respond to chat. The city is in Northwest in the City of Trees. It's the name from the French for wood. I have no idea what this response was. If you want to just call what? Yeah, what's Bose? Yeah, it's not correct. It is correct. We'll see. The goal is $5,000. I think Fargo got it correct. Okay, we'll just get this so that way more easier than expected. So yeah. I mean, what did they say? The Jep Squad is not follows the Jep Squad. Blah blah blah. We're starting the countdown right now in 13 seconds from now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Right,
1.
let's do this, folks.
Okay.
Johnny Gilbert says.
Okay.
Here are today's contestants.
A cashier from Clifton Park, New Jersey, Chris Palmer. An office technician from Los Angeles, California, Lisa Adams. And a barista and student from
Ooh, he was from Alistair Beck? Okay, that was pretty neat. Continue on.
New York, Sheldon Lewis II. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jep Squad. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been developed. Hey, Christian Dixie, thank you for the follow. Thanks for messing up my intro, too. Thank you to everybody who's been following in the last few minutes. This is one hell of a treat that I hope you guys are going to enjoy every week. You know, I've been working on this for about a little more than a month now, and thanks to the guys at the DFIU network. Hey, Dev now follows. Thank you, Dev. Thanks to the people at the DFIU network that have inspired me to get a stream deck, and I wanted to do something that I feel like would challenge me a bit, and that was, of course, doing Jeopardy. So we've got 3 amazing people that want to play. Now I want to put something really important really quick. We have a fundraiser, if you can see on the bottom of the screen right there. For the rest of 2021, we are raising money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association in honor of my good friend Tommy Reyes, who we lost earlier last month. He's 25 years old. I mean, he was just the happiest kid in the world, had everything going for him. And, you know, we want to do something really, really nice for him. So hopefully, we can reach our goal of $5,000 by the end of 2021. And you don't have to donate, but it would be a very nice gesture.
It's okay.
So, Sheldon, Lisa, Chris, you've been waiting here for about a good half an hour at this point. You guys ready to play?
Let's get this.
All right, everybody, let's go to work. All right, let's take a look at our categories today, and they are My Son, the Doctor, followed by Sports Superstars, European History, and we'll enter the realm of YouTube,
which I discovered from 2006. Continue on.
We'll take a look at the Book of Guinness World Records, and finally, 7-letter cars. Very interesting stuff so far. We tossed a coin, and Sheldon, you have the first selection, so let's play.
All right, let's go. Guinness World Records for 2, please.
She holds the record for the longest career as a TV judge. Sheldon.
Who is Judge Judith Scheinlin?
Yes, Judge Judy for short. Go again.
400 Guinness.
In 2014, 17-year-old Malala Yousafzai became the youngest winner of this award. Lisa.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Say it again.
What is the Nobel Peace Prize?
Thank you. You cut off for a second. You're good.
Guinness World Records for 600, please.
A 101-year-old became the world's oldest conductor when he led the Pensacola Civic Band in this state. Chris.
What is Florida?
Very good. Now everybody's on the board.
Guinness 800.
Answer. A Dominican Republic bar set a record with a glass holding nearly 1,000 gallons of this rum, lime, and mint drink. Sheldon.
What is a mojito?
Exactly. You brew coffee, so I would think, this wouldn't be any different.
Let's finish off Guinness, please.
Answer. The oldest sweet shop in England is in this historic county where Downton Abbey is set. And that would be Yorkshire. Okay, Sheldon, we're done with that category. Let's go somewhere else.
7-letter cars, 2.
Love it or loathe it. In 2000, Chrysler introduced the PT. Chris.
What is Cruiser?
Yes, the PT Cruiser.
7-letter cars, 400.
This Ford pony car debuted in 1964. Sheldon.
What is the Mustang?
Correct.
600 cars.
A 1947 race car was the first car built by this Italian luxury automaker that's now worth over $20 billion. Sheldon again.
What is Ferrari?
Ferrari is right.
800 cars.
In the 90s, Porsche introduced this model as an answer to Mazda's Miata. Chris.
What is the Carrera?
No.
Ugh.
We're looking for the Boxster.
Yeah.
Sheldon,
Oh,
back
right.
again.
Let's finish that one off too.
Jeep makes this compact SUV with the same name as a navigational instrument. Sheldon.
What is the Compass?
Exactly.
Oh, European 200.
The hiding place where she wrote her diary during World War II is now an Amsterdam museum. Sheldon.
It was Frank.
And Frank, right.
400 European.
Born in 1769, this world leader was actually about 5'6", around average height for a Frenchman of his day. Sheldon.
It was Napoleon Bonaparte.
Right.
600 European.
Answer. Maria Montessori was the first woman from this country to receive a medical degree. Chris.
What is Italy?
Italy is right.
A sports superstars, 200, please.
In 1980, at age 19, this great one of the NHL won the first of his 9 MVP awards. Chris.
Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Correct.
400 sports superstars.
In the 2015 game against the Giants, this Saints quarterback threw 7 touchdown passes. Chris.
Who is Drew Brees?
That's right, and that's going to take you up to 1,200. Lisa has 400. Sheldon has 3,600. We're going to take a short break. Now, before we do that, we have a special word from our friends over at Sesame Street. We'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mute this while we're at it. So, it's going to take me a while to get that ready, and oh my god, it's my childhood, yeah. It's going to be great if you watch this, Kyle. This is for you, and it's, oh man, yeah. Even though if you watch this remix, but it may be great, you know what I mean? That's just me. But anyway. Oh my god, this is latest season of Sesame Street, man. But you know, that's just me. Oh, it's the autism episode of Sesame Street. Okay, that was good. And, COVID-19 difficulties. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What was this? What was this? Okay, I just want to skip the commercials right now. It's up to you, COVID-19 vaccination. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for once again joining us here on Jump Squad. And right now, let's take the time to meet our players. So we're starting off with Chris Palmer, a cashier from Clifton Park, New Jersey. Now, it says here that you auditioned for Jeopardy, and apparently the date has been cursed?
Well, here's what happened. It was June 25th, 2009. And
wow.
I think it was cursed because unfortunately that happened to be the day that both Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died.
Oh, because I thought it was like, it was a Friday the 13th or something, but I did not know that.
No, but it's a hot day, middle of the week, and As a matter of fact, as I was coming home from New York for the audition, that's when I found out about Michael Jackson. I heard about Farrah Fawcett earlier in the day, and I felt like, okay, maybe this isn't a good sign. And as it turned out, it didn't get picked. So.
Wow.
You know, the year was just horrible. I mean, we lost so many great people. Billy Mays, Ed McMahon. I mean, so many amazing people we lost.
I know.
Yeah.
And also, it says that you almost trucked a former Jeopardy contestant at a convention. What happened?
I mean, yeah, I agree with Kyle Hirsch there. Yeah, 2009 was the worst part of my life of the comedy I formed. Continue on.
All right. I may be exaggerating this a little bit, but I think it's all right. Well, a few years back, I went out to the big trivia gathering in Las Vegas. First time I was out there, and I'm leaving. This was when this was during the game show throwdown. And I'm leaving the hallway, and all of a sudden I see Pam Mueller. With those who were in the know, she was a former Jeopardy college champ from years ago, and she is a tiny little woman. I gotta say.
Yes.
Wow.
If you saw my picture, you saw how big I am. If I had come by like 1 second earlier, I would have probably sent her flying across the room, caused some serious damage. So.
Thank God you didn't. Otherwise, she probably would have. Now, was this before like the All-Star games, or was this after? I don't know.
I think this probably. Well, this was 2018, so I think it was like the year after they did that.
Okay,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. All right,
Thank you.
Lisa Adams, an office technician from Los Angeles, California. Tell me about true crime, because it says here that you watch a lot of true crime. What is it about?
I am fortunately or unfortunately obsessed with Dateline and all those types of shows. Investigation, Discovery, and those types of channels are my friends.
Jeez. So it's like, would you like want to have like a if you ever had got to meet Chris Hansen, would you want him to go, Lisa, have a seat?
No, I think that would be super. I would be more interested in meeting Keith Morrison than Chris Hansen. Just saying.
Good. And it also says here that you are a fan of wrestling. Is there any sort of wrestling you enjoy? AEW, WWE, or is it just all around?
I'm a recent wrestling fan. Just started probably about Royal Rumble of this year, so January. WWE for me, Raw and SmackDown at this point. I haven't tried AEW or NXT yet.
Oh wow. Well, hopefully you get back on the buzzer soon. Hopefully you knock it out, if you know what I mean. Sheldon Lewis II, a barista and student from Rochester, New York. Where do you go to school?
I go to the Rochester Institute of Technology.
Woo-hoo! And are you a junior, senior?
That is a complicated situation because RIT has a 5-year program, but those 5 years are contingent on a co-op. It's split 6 months, one way, 6 months another way. And I'm having a little bit of trouble on that search. So it's going a little bit longer than I'd like to, but it's definitely been fulfilling nonetheless.
Yikes. Well, if you saw in the intro, you might have seen that Sheldon had a photo with Alex Trebek. You were a Jeopardy college quarterfinalist. That's right, quarterfinalist. You didn't make it that far, but hey, you got to be on Jeopardy.
Did, and meeting Alex was amazing. I will always have that memory. I will always have that as well to hold over people that wanted to criticize my performance on the show, which is fun because a lot of contestants will talk to you and they'll let you know, oh no, I watched your game. You played a good game no matter what. But it's always the people that have never touched the game, never went through all of the bumps and the hurdles, that want to be armchair detectives, and it's really great to look at them and go, okay, I get you saw me not do so well on television, but let's ask, who was on television?
Exactly. That's what people need to realize. The fact that you were able to get on the show means that you were smart to begin with. So, tell me about Shell Mom.
So I am the friend that watches over my friends in the group. And a lot of my tendencies aren't, the stand back and just watch people dad. It's the very hands-on mom, and plus on top of that, I was a mama's boy for all of my life. And so my friends just started calling me Shell Mom one day, and it really stuck. And I respond to it no matter what. I think it's really cute. I like the nickname, and it fits me.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Hang on. I'm going to fix something real quick. Let me just...
He's not going to do it, is he?
I'm going to do it.
Oh, good Lord. Oh.
Ta-da! Wait. Is it going to do it? There it is! Ta-da!
Shell Mom, what?
Alright, let's get back into this game. Chris, you have control of the board, so where would you like to continue?
Let's go to my son, the doctor, for 200.
Alright, answer is... My Steven is such a nice boy, but I wish they'd call him Sorcerer Supreme instead of this Marvel name. Sheldon.
Who is Doctor Strange?
Correct.
European 8.
Answer is... Speaking in West Berlin, Ronald Reagan aimed his tear down this walls demand at this leader. Shellmom.
Who is Gorbachev?
Correct.
I told you, I roll with it. 1,000 European.
Reigning until 1901, this British queen was the last from the House of Hanover. Chris.
Who is Victoria?
Correct.
YouTube 200.
Jimmy Fallon got 7 million views for his shot-by-shot remake of You Spin Me Around with this Ant-Man star. Lisa.
Who is Paul Rudd?
Correct.
You two for 400, please.
I never move my lips when I do this kind of comedy act that earned Jeff Dunham millions of views. Chris.
What is ventriloquism?
Correct.
YouTube 600.
Answer. Daily Double. Alright, so you have 2,600. You're just 2,000 shy of Shell Mom's lead. How much would you like to risk?
1,500, please.
1,400 for this clue. Best of luck. Fans debated the symbolism in this rapper's 2018 video, This Is America.
Who is Kanye West?
No. Childish Gambino, otherwise known, or Donald Glover. That's alright, you're down to 1,200, but you still have control.
YouTube 8.
Millions saw Mozart and Skrillex locked in an epic one of these battles of history. Chris.
What is a rap battle?
Correct. Yep, epic rap battles of history.
Finish it.
At the 2018 Teen Choice Awards, the award for Choice YouTuber went to this Double Dare host. Sheldon.
Who is Koshi?
Liza Koshy, indeed.
400 Doctor.
We presume you know Dr. Livingstone, Neil and Agnes's boy, was found by Henry Stanley in 1871 on this continent. Chris.
What is Africa?
Africa, right.
My son, the doctor, for 600.
My boy is a nephrologist, a doctor who diagnoses and treats diseases of these organs. Sheldon.
What are the kidneys?
Kidneys, right.
800 Doctor.
My son is this oath namesake and father of modern medicine, so I call myself grandfather of modern medicine. Sheldon.
Who is Hippocrates?
Hippocrates, right. Everybody keeps violating, according to a lot of anti-maskers, the HIPAA Act, which is not real. Okay, Sheldon. Go again.
Oh, I feel that one. 1,000 Doctor.
I'm proud of his 76 ABA dunk contest win, but it's his 81 NBA MVP with the 76ers I can't help but brag about. Chris.
Who is Dr. J, Julius Irving?
Well, wow, you got both of them in. So yes. Go again.
Superstars or 6.
4 winners of the Indy 500 Rookie of the Year award, Mario, Michael, Jeff, and Marco, are members of this family. Lisa.
Who is Andretti?
Right.
800, please.
The first female UFC champion. She also won a 2008 Olympic medal in judo. Chris.
Who is Ronda Rousey?
Right, and the last clue. In 1997, this baseball pioneer became the first to have his number retired. Why is that clue still... Hang on a moment. Why is that clue still up there? This is fun, folks. We have our first technical difficulty of the game.
Oh, God.
Flashing pink.
It's flashing. There we go.
There we go.
Let's get rid of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's deal with this. Are you still having issues?
I'm fine.
It's still on the main screen for me.
Which is weird. It shouldn't be. Thank you, Google.
Thanks a lot, Google.
Yeah, Dev says I blame Google.
Yep.
Blame everything on Google.
It's all Google's fault. Always.
It's all Google's fault.
Or Amazon, one of the two.
Oh boy. So I'm just going to read the last clue. In 1997, this baseball pioneer became the first to have his number retired by every pro team in a sport. Chris.
Who is Jackie Robinson?
There we go. And with that, you go to 5,200. Lisa's in third place with 1,200. Sheldon has 7,000. So, Lisa, you're going to start in double jeopardy. When we come back from this, we'll be right back.
Pause that. Probably have a difficulty on his end, yeah. Still. So, Grand Ole Opry, okay. Makes sense now. COVID-19 vaccine different. But okay. Is it over? Oh, it's not over. Okay, let's skip that.
Alright, well, I think we fixed our little issues. So, Dev, thank you for the tips. Interesting start to our stream and our streaming career, as we would say. As we mentioned before, Sheldon's in the lead with 7,000. We have Chris with 5,200. Lisa, you'll get to go first in Double Jeopardy with these categories. Then they are Helpful Holiday Hints, Movie Stars. V is for Veterans. Notice the V in quotation marks.
Okay.
Ages. It's a collection. And finally, I think you'll like this one, everybody. Boy bands.
Wow.
Alrighty then, we're gonna start off with Lisa. You have control of the board.
What to choose? Let's go with boy bands for 400, please.
The answer is, every spring you can count on seeing the It's Gonna Be My meme based on a song by this group. Chris.
What is NSYNC?
NSYNC is right. What you got against NSYNC?
I got nothing against NSYNC. I have a theme though.
You're looking at an NSYNC stan over here, by the way. All right, go again.
It's Tara.
When I'm with you. 800, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. In 1996, they sang Quit Playing Games with My Heart. In 2018, they released Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Lisa.
Street Boys.
The Backstreet Boys. I don't hate them, but we're supposed to be rivals. Okay, go again, Lisa.
It's like Star Trek and Star Wars. Moving on. I'll take boy bands for 1,200, please.
Although they lost on the British version of the X Factor, One Direction got a record contract from this judge.
With Simon Cowell.
Lisa.
Who is Simon Cowell?
Correct.
Yes!
Let's continue boy bands for 1,600, please.
He's the oldest Jonas brother.
Who's Nick Jonas?
Oh, go back to the board, please. Who's Kevin Jonas?
Oh!
Joe's in the middle. Nick is the youngest. Lisa, go again.
Boy bands for 2,000, please.
The K-pop group BTS says this is the English meaning of its name. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would get this one. What is Beyond the Scene?
No kidding.
I have no idea what it means.
Beyond the
No, it means you.
Justin Timberlake is in a me. Okay.
All right, Lisa, we got new categories to to choose from.
First for 400, please.
A collection, you said?
No, movie stars for 400.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jane Smith, Lara Croft, and Maleficent are roles played by this actress.
Who is Angelina Jolie?
Sheldon.
Who is Jolie?
Angelina Jolie, correct.
Yes!
Movie stars 2000.
Ooh, interesting. Tim Burton movies starring this actress include Sweeney Todd and Alice in Wonderland.
I have no idea who she is. I'm not a huge
Sheldon.
fan of Alice in Wonderland.
Who is Helena Bonham Carter?
Correct.
16 movie stars.
He has played Magneto, Carl Jung, and Steve Jobs.
Really?
Sheldon?
Who is Michael Fassbender?
Right.
12 movie stars.
Answer. Daily double. Got a commanding lead of 11,000. How much of that would you want to risk?
4,000, please.
Okay, 4,000 for this clue. Best of luck. His film roles include Whitey Bulger and Donnie Brasco.
Who is Depp?
Johnny Depp, you are correct. Taking you up to 15,000. Select
Let's
again.
finish off movie stars, please.
In 2010, Ancestry.com discovered this Twilight star is appropriately related to Vlad III, a.k.a. Dracula.
Ooh!
Sheldon.
Who is Pattinson?
And you run the category.
Oh, okay. V is for Veterans 4.
This New England state's Office of Veterans Affairs is located in its capital, Montpelier. Lisa.
What is Vermont?
Correct.
V is for veterans for 800.
Iraq War vet Tony Creighton attended the 2019 Super Bowl with support from Kirk Cousins of this Minnesota team. Lisa.
The Vikings.
Correct.
V is for veterans for 1,200.
Before he was a wrestler and politician, he was a Navy man born James Janos. Chris.
Who is Jesse Ventura?
Indeed.
16 veterans.
VA Health covers routine eye exams under this 6-letter category of benefits. Chris.
What is optical?
No. Simple. Vision.
Oh,
Third guess myself.
Man.
I forgot the categories.
Duh.
2000.
A VRC this kind of rehabilitation counselor provides employment services and training to eligible veterans. Sheldon.
What is it? Vocational?
Vocational is right.
Holiday hints 12.
At Christmas, kiss your cat under this plant. Please forgive me for trying to pronounce this. Ferrandendron leucarpum. But don't let her eat the white berries. Chris.
What is mistletoe?
Correct. Now, before we go on, real QVC, I understand you want to play along, but one of the rules is you cannot give out answers in the chat, so I'm just going to delete those messages real quick. That's no big deal. Just want to make sure our contestants are playing fair in case they're.
I agree with Kyle.
Well, Chris, let's go again.
1600 holiday hints.
Answer is: keep your dog calm during 4th of July fireworks with this shirt with a weather-related name. Sheldon.
What's a thunder shirt?
Correct.
Holiday 2000.
A good alternative to champagne on Valentine's is this sparkling apple cider made in Watsonville, California. Chris.
What is Martinelli's apple cider?
Yeah. Delicious.
Let's go ages for 400.
Also an Olympic medal, this historic age happened between the Stone and Iron Ages.
Okay, now before we go on this reaction video, I would like to say to Jakey, if he's watching this now, it's already been done. I already reacted. Of okay, continue on.
Sheldon.
What is the Bronze Age?
Correct.
Holiday hints 8.
Leave the core attached to the cob to hold on to Mexican street corn on this holiday observed on May 5th. Sheldon, excuse me.
What is Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
Man.
400 holiday.
A handmade card and a Mamma Mia marathon are perfect for this holiday, the second Sunday in May?
Mm-hmm.
Lisa.
What is Mother's Day?
Yes.
Wow.
Ages for 800.
In Kansas, the minimum age to start the process of getting this license is age 14.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa.
What is the driver's license?
Yes.
1200 ages, please.
Optimus and pals were in a flick 3 years later, so they must have survived this title age of their 2014 movie. Sheldon.
What is the age of extinction?
Yes.
16 ages.
Oh boy, I found it. You have basically locked this game. How much of that 21,800 do you want to risk?
Ooh, I'm very worried about this. Let
They're telling you in the chat to go big.
Dev, I'm not doing it. Dev, I'm not doing it. Let's. But what I will do is I'll go 11,800.
11,800. Here's the clue.
Wow.
The coal town of Ages is in Harlan County in the southeast part of this state.
Good lord. No, I'm not gonna get it. What is Indiana?
No, we were looking for.
Is it Kentucky?
Yeah, it was Kentucky.
Just thought of it.
Yeah.
The good thing is you didn't lose everything.
See, this is what I'm glad I didn't go for it.
Yeah. Thanks, Dev. Okay.
Yeah, thank
Sheldon,
God.
still your
Yeah.
turn.
All that pressure
Barrett-
on me threw me off.
Oh, and by the way, before I began, he didn't risk it all, but that's just me. Continue on.
Ages 2.
Since 1984, it's been the age at which you can become a full member of the AARP. Lisa.
What is 55?
No.
Dang it.
Chris.
What is 50?
50. That's right. Okay, you've now taken the lead.
Well, there's only one category left. So let's get it started. Collection 400.
You're not a loony just because you collect loonies, shekels, and other types of these. Sheldon?
What are coins?
Or currencies, right.
800 collection.
Some fishing enthusiasts collect these devices that let out the line on the rod. Chris?
What are lures?
No. Sheldon?
What are reels?
Reels, right.
12 collection.
A collection of these creatures mounted on pins may be hair streaks and swallowtails. Chris?
What are butterflies?
Right.
16.
A deltiologist is someone who collects these objects. Wish you were here. Sheldon?
What are postcards?
Right, and the last clue. Known as Action Number 1, one of these collectibles was sold in 2014 for $3.2 million. Ooh, it was very close. Sheldon?
It's a comic book.
Or Superman, that's right.
Wow.
Well, interesting scores as we go to Final Jeopardy. Sheldon has the lead with 14,800. Chris not too far behind with 10,800. Lisa, you're still kind of the underdog in this, so who knows what could happen with this Final Jeopardy category. It is technology. Players, make your wagers, and while you do so, we're going to take our last commercial break, so please check this out.
Yeah, last commercial break, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
All right, I'll just go.
Okay, so technology is our Final Jeopardy category. And why don't we... First, let me play the sound so y'all can hear it. Thank you.
Wow.
And let's take a look at our clue. In 1996, there were about 5 billion of these. In 2007, PC World stopped selling them. Players, there's going to be a thing that pops up. Please phrase it in the form of a question because it won't automatically do it for you. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Wow. Why is Carl dancing?
Let's see some hands for the music.
Yeah, he's dancing along with this.
No.
Man, help me. Man.
All right, players. Let's see how you guys did. We're going to start with Lisa first. You had 3,600 going into Final Jeopardy. Let's take out the clue. And you wrote down, what are magazines? That is not the right response, unfortunately. And how much you wagered? All of it. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the way down to 0. All right, Chris, we're going to go over to you. You had 10,800, and you selected what are magazines as well.
Again?
Yikes. How much did you wager? Because your wager actually disappeared.
2,800 I did.
2,800, yeah. That was your wager, and you did not. So you are down to 8,000. So now we go over to Sheldon, who was in the lead, and you wrote down, what are floppy disks? And that is the correct response.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you wagered. Oh boy, you wagered.
Wow!
That's gonna make you the big winner today. $29,600. You are a Jeopardy champion, and you are gonna be coming back next week to play again. Now remember, I want to make this clear. Shell Mom. Let's hear some Shell Moms in the chat.
Shell Mom.
Shell Mom.
Shell Mom. Shell Mom. Shell
Well,
Mom.
this is what's gonna happen. If you happen to win 5 times, you'll be retired, and you will go home with a $50 Amazon gift card. So, that's the incentive to keep playing and keep playing well. So, everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming today and checking out this stream. You know, this was something I tried so hard to work on. You know, let me put my camera on so y'all can see my beautiful face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been working on this for a long time, and I want to thank Sheldon, Lisa, and Chris for being the first players for today's show. So, Tuesday, June 8th, same time, same channel, we will be doing this again. And I hope to see you all then when Sheldon takes on 2 new players. Thanks a lot, everybody. Goodbye.
Created by Kyle Hershon. Yep. That was episode 1. And I agree with that. Okay. Dedicated Alex to beg for having a heart, always our inspiration. Yep, I agree. So that was Jep Squad episode 1, our very first show. I still have 2 more episodes left. I'll be right back. We got 2 more episodes to react to, and let's see if I'll just see if Peace is ready. If not, then see what's gonna happen next. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Peace will be ready in about a few moments, but right now it's time for my reaction to Jep Squad episode 2. Begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Welcome to Jeff Squad. We're glad you're going to make it. The stream will be starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Okay. Spawn. Voted wanted to make it, but that's just me. June 8th, 2021, but that's just me. But anyway. Millionaire crossover. Oh, okay. Didn't know that, actually. They raised $20 in this bank, but, you know, that's just me. Let's just unmute this. Or maybe not. The category is, respond chat, yeah. We'll just see what happens. But anyway. Welcome to our show, sis, by, the Jep Squad. But anyway. Hi guys, it's by
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to Jep Squad. We are back for another exciting week. Yes, indeed. Thank you all for tuning in. And by the way, if you want to get involved, here is a special clue. The category for this is the Pulitzer Prizes. Here it is. The first man to win the Pulitzer Prize for his film criticism, he lobbied for a Pulitzer Prize for the movies.
Wow.
New Mario, hey, thanks for the follow. Yes, indeed, I saw that. Thank you. Respond in chat if you think you know the answer. And be sure to phrase it in the form of a question.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, dude. Alright, the answer we were looking for was Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert was the answer. Hey,
oh.
We got more. We got another clue coming. We have another clue coming up in just a few moments. Stay tuned as we get ready for episode number 2 of Jep Squad, coming to you in just about 2.5 minutes.
Wow. Wow. Okay, move on.
Of the 2 first ladies, the clue coming up for you right now. The category is first ladies. Here is your clue. And it goes something like this. First and last names of the 2 first ladies who each had a husband and son serve as president. And you can thank my editor, which is myself, for botching that clue. Thank you.
I agree.
Each. My God. Yeah, we're looking for Abigail Adams and Barbara Bush. Less than a minute to go, guys. We will see you on the other side.
Okay.
A merchandiser from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Mark Leota.
If you watch this, Mark, this is for you. Continue on.
An unemployed commoner from Clackmannanshire in the United Kingdom, Ross Spence. And our returning champion, a barista and student from Rochester, New York, Sheldon Lewis II, whose one-day cash winnings total $29,600. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode number 2 of Jep Squad. We are excited to bring you another exciting episode of Jeopardy. We've been waiting all week for this. Now, if you may have followed us on our Twitter and our Discord, you may have noticed that one of our players is not here today. Unfortunately, our good friend JB Henry is going through some troubles at the moment, but fear not, he'll be here next week, ready to kick my ass with some of these questions. But Sheldon, Ross, and Mark, welcome to everybody. Sheldon is our returning champion. Now remember, I want to make this clear. Sheldon, if he wins 5 games in a row, he's going to walk away with a $50 Amazon gift card. Ross and Mark are going to try to stop him. And I want to reiterate this rule. Now we have a couple of channel moderators. Please welcome Nolan and DJ, who are also known as Comedy Fan and Cappers in our chat. They are going to be moderating our chat, so please remember, do not put any answers in the chat.
I agree.
So just obey the rules, please.
I agree.
Anyway, Sheldon, Ross, Mark, as the great Alex Trebek used to say, let's go to work. And here are today's categories. They are celebs on Instagram.
Oh boy.
Next we have food facts. Say with AH in quotation marks. On Netflix.
Okay, whatever that was. Dog
breeds. And finally, the fall season. Okay, so now we're going to start off with our champion, who is Sheldon Lewis II. You may select first.
Instagram for 2, please.
Answer is, her millions of Instagram followers know all about her daughter Luna, son Miles, and legendary husband John. Sheldon.
Who is Chrissy Teigen?
Correct.
400 Instagram.
Gabriella Montez in High School Musical. This actress can be seen on Instagram with her dog Darla, seen here. Sheldon.
Who is Hudgens?
Vanessa Hudgens, correct.
600 Instagram.
In 2020, Florence Pugh and Dua Lipa added their best wishes to this 7-ring singer 27th birthday pics. Sheldon again.
Who is Ariana Grande?
Correct.
800 Instagram.
This Transformers The Last Night star shared his daily schedule, including time...
And he misspelled star wrong. It's S-T-A-R, not S-T-A-E. Oh well.
In a cryotherapy chamber. Ross.
Who's Shia LaBeouf?
No. Sheldon.
Who is Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg, correct.
Let's finish that category, please.
In a 2019, a photo of an egg took the record for Instagram's most liked post away from this social media star. Ross.
Who's Kylie Jenner?
Correct, and you are out of the hole.
Let's go for the fall season.
For how much?
200.
Football games are a big part of this fall tradition at high schools where past graduates return. Ross.
Was homecoming?
Correct.
400 fall.
In the Northern Hemisphere, the first day of fall falls in this month. Ross.
Was September?
Correct.
Let's go for dog breeds for 4.
Zeus, the tallest dog ever at 44 inches in height, was this breed that originated in Germany, not Denmark. Ross.
Was a Rottweiler.
Oh, no. Sheldon.
What is a Great Dane?
Great Dane. You know, I want to take a moment. You want to know what Ross's time was on that buzzer?
I'd love to know.
0.008. 8 thousandths of a second. Okay.
Wow.
You said 600 for dog breeds, right?
No, 600 for fall, please.
Fall season. Yeah, I can't count for anything. Here it is. Almost called the Fall Harvest Latte. This fan favorite at Starbucks debuted in 2003. Sheldon.
Oh, good. What is the pumpkin spice latte?
You're a barista. You make coffee. You should know this one.
Yeah.
I was worried because I locked myself out. Call 800, please.
It's a small bite or a touch of cold in the air on an autumn night. Mark.
What is a chill?
No. Sheldon.
What is a nip?
A nip, right.
Oh, a nip.
1,000 fall.
To change color, leaves slow down and stop production of this green pigment. Sheldon.
What is chlorophyll?
Correct.
200 dog.
Among these dogs, the water type has a poodle-like coat, while the cocker's is long and silky. That would be Sheldon.
What are spaniels?
Correct.
600 dog.
Clocked at over 40 miles per hour, this fastest breed of dog can outrun racehorses. Sheldon again.
What is a greyhound?
Right.
800 dog.
Answer. Daily double. A commanding lead right now. 5,600 now. Hey, before you make your wager, chat. How much do you think this guy should wager? He's got a commanding lead. Should he go for all of it? Should he?
Everybody's gonna want me to.
Johnny's saying 3,600, which is a very interesting. Ada.
What?
What? You know what? That does inspire me though. 1,300, please.
1,300. Give me a moment.
God help me!
Damn you, Aiden. Happy freaking birthday. Here's your clue. In the early 19th century, Barry, a dog of this breed, saved more than 40 people in the Swiss Alps.
Oh, what is a Saint Bernard?
And you have 6,900. Nice.
Yes. Oh God, help me!
That's all I wanted.
Click
All
this,
right, we
folks.
can retire now.
Click this.
Yes.
1,000 dog breeds.
Answer. This breed of sporting dog that originated in Newfoundland was brought to England by fishermen around 1800. And that would be the Labrador Retriever. We're going to take a short break right now so I can collect myself. But when we come back, we're going to talk to each and every one of our contestants. Please, stay tuned. I need a drink.
Right now, the COVID.
Hold on. Let me mute this real quick and let me skip this real quick and stand by. Hang on. Oh man. It's still on. Stand by. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, folks. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like I have finished my little bit of break, but let's just continue on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I've collected myself, and even though Sheldon has a nice score, I'm not going to laugh. I'm kidding. All right, let's meet our players today. Mark Leota from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, our first international player. So you are a merchandiser. Can you tell me exactly what do you merchandise?
Mainly stocking of potato chips.
Ooh, potato chips. Any specialty flavor potato chips, or are they just regular ones?
They're mainly just regular chips, although they do come in a variety of different flavors. And there was actually a recent flavor introduced recently from the Ruffles brand, I think, called the Double Crunch Ketchup.
Double Crunch Ketchup.
Wow.
Is that only like a Canadian thing? Because I don't think I've seen that here in the States.
Yeah, I think it's a Canadian exclusive thing.
Yeah.
Now, you told me about this before we went live today. If we can go to this and make sure my mic does not break, you got to meet Alex Trebek. So
yes, I did.
Yeah, how did this picture come about?
Okay, well, this goes back to, I guess at this point it would be about 5.5 years ago, so early 2016. January 2016 to be exact.
Okay.
So, the Blacklight Theater that I used to work at, they were having an event for the owner's mother's birthday. Although sadly, that person ended up passing away about over a year and a half ago or so. But
Okay.
anyways, on the info section for this event, I listed Alex Trebek as a guest, and I'm like, I've got to get tickets for this. So, yeah, so I ended up getting the tickets, and sure enough, I got to chat with Alex for briefly. Very nice fellow. That's pretty much like the highlight of my personal life so far.
I think that's really cool.
Yes, you are.
To meet him in a non-Jeopardy setting. I think, when you meet him, like, candidly, I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I agree with Mark at this point. Continue on.
They actually made an Alex Trebek puppet in his honor.
Wow!
So, would it go, ooh, sorry. I don't know. But Mark, let's hope you can get back on the board soon, all right?
Let's hope so. I mean, it is still early in the game, so...
It definitely is. Ross Spence from Clackmannanshire in the United Kingdom. I believe that is Scotland, right?
It's indeed Scotland.
Indeed Scotland. Now, it says here that you are a collector. You collect vintage stuff. What exactly do you collect?
Well, vintage is in predating my lifetime in a way. So I'm talking about old music things like vinyl records and all that. I've got tons and tons of them. I've also got some old coins.
Ooh.
Wow.
Some pre-Euro, so we've got like Spanish pesetas, German marks, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
Got a couple of dollars in there.
Is there a record that you that is considered your favorite?
Oof. Now you've stumped me there. I've got a lot of them, but I guess my favourite would have to be the Rocky 3 soundtrack I picked up.
Wow. Rocky 3.
Either that or Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Michael Jackson's Thriller, that's a perennial record, and I think if you own that record, I think I would say cherish it, because that could make a lot of money one day. Ross, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now we go to our returning champion, Sheldon Lewis II, a barista and student from Rochester, New York. We discussed last time your experience on Jeopardy and your nickname, Shell Mom. Now, it says here that you have an interesting... Now, you live in a region where it's pretty much, in the wintertime, it's like hell. It's like ice and snow and everything. It says here you've got an irrational fear of ice skating?
I do. Ever since I was younger, I watched the Sabres, because I grew up in Buffalo.
Wow.
So I'm used to disappointment. And one of their games, there was an accident on the ice, and somebody got majorly injured. And since then, I have come to the conclusion that I do not like a sport or an activity in which there are knives on people's feet.
Wow.
And so I choose not to ice skate. And my boyfriend makes fun of me for it all the time. And I don't think that it's completely irrational to not want to be near knives on people's feet, but people tell me it's irrational, so that's what I say.
I don't blame you one bit, because I've seen a video of a very gruesome injury that I will not discuss, and because I don't want to lose viewers.
Wow.
But I completely get it.
I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm back, folks. I'm getting ready to eat pizza while I'm taping this reaction video. Let's continue on. Hold on. I didn't continue on? Man.
So, it's not something... Sheldon's boyfriend, stop laughing at him. Alright, so let's get back to our game. Sheldon, you have had control with the nice score, so 3 categories to go. Where do you want to go?
Let's say for 200, please.
Answer. This word often precedes humbug. Ooh, Sheldon.
What is ba?
Bah. Right.
400 ah.
It's a slang term for money. Ross.
Was Wonga?
No. Mark.
What is moolah?
Moolah. Right.
Same category, 6.
It's used to hail a fellow sailor or an Nabisco brand of cookies full of chips. Wow. Ross.
Was ahoy.
Ahoy. You clocked in at 0.003 of a second.
800 ah.
This fruit that's dried to make a bath sponge is often called a dishcloth gourd.
Wow.
Oh, Sheldon, you got it in.
What is a loofah?
A loofah, right.
1,000 ah.
In the Jewish faith, it's a good deed. And that would be a mitzvah. Bar mitzvah?
I couldn't.
All right, Sheldon, you've got 7,900, a major lead. Keep going.
Food facts 2.
The morel, a wild type of this edible fungus, should not be eaten raw. It can cause an upset stomach.
Wow.
Sheldon.
What is a mushroom?
Correct.
400 food.
This green Asian horseradish is usually served as a condiment with sushi. Ross.
Was wasabi.
Wasabi, right.
Wow.
Let's go for on Netflix for 2.
On Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown plays this numerically named character. Sheldon.
Who is 11?
11, right.
Food 6.
The edible portions of the cabbage palm tree are called these of palm. What are hearts of palm?
Outed myself. 800 food.
Widely used for cooking in India, ghee is a clarified form of this. Sheldon.
What is butter?
Right.
1,000 food.
Poivre is French for this, which is sprinkled generously on steak au poivre. Sheldon.
What is pepper?
Pepper, right. All right, one
400.
category left. All right, here we go. In 2017, Netflix welcomed Jerry Seinfeld in his series, Comedians in Cars Getting This. I knew you were going to buzz in immediately, Sheldon.
What is coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, had to. 600.
DJ and Kimmy's high school reunion and The Curse of the Tanner Manor are episodes of this sitcom. Mark.
What is Fuller House?
Right, and you're out of the hole.
800 Netflix.
She sparks joy as the host of Tidying Up. Sheldon.
What is Marie Kondo?
Right, and the last clue. Gourmet food from around the world takes center stage on the documentary series Chef's This. Sheldon?
What is table?
Chef's Table is right. That takes you to 12,300. Commanding lead for you. Ross has 1,000. Mark, you're going to go first in Double Jeopardy. When we return from this break, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Man. Okay. Since I'm eating pizza, react to this in the same time, I'm just gonna get ready for this. But anyway. Dr. Elmo, okay.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Double Jeopardy, and it's a pretty clear guesstimation on who's in the lead right now. Sheldon has a commanding lead with 12,300. Ross has 1,000. Mark is going to go first in, excuse me, Double Jeopardy. But first, we got to find out the categories, and here they are. Latin American history, followed by pop quiz. In the headlines. Light it up. Then we'll take a look at some colleges and universities, and this one, oh boy. Spell the spelling bee winning word. I'm going to give you how many letters are in the word. You have to spell it out. Yes, you have to spell it out. Mark, it's your go with the board. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I think I know where I'm staying away from. At least to start. Pop quiz 400.
Father of three, Tim Taylor gets advice from his partially unseen neighbor Wilson on this sitcom. Sheldon.
What is home improvement?
Correct.
I think I'd rather clear that category first, so spell the spelling bee winning word for 4.
Oh, here we go. 1970, a sweet crescent-shaped breakfast roll, 9 letters. Ross.
Croissant. C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T.
Got a phrase in the form of a question. Do it again.
Oh. What is a croissant? What is C-R-O-I...
Yep. We lost you after I.
Your audio cut out.
What is a croissant? C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T.
There you go. We'll give it to you. All right. Ross, again.
That took a while. You know what? Let's go for spell the spelling bee word for 800.
All right. Johnny, please don't say the answers in the chat, please. 1975, narrow-edged cutting tooth at the front of the mouth, 7 letters. Up, Sheldon.
What is INCISOR?
Incisor, correct.
12, spelling bee.
1993, explosive World War II aircraft, or a vodka cocktail, 8 letters. Ross.
What is a Molotov? M-O-L-O-T-O-V? Oh, no.
No.
Wow.
What is K-A-M-I-K-A-Z-E, a kamikaze?
Wow.
Sheldon.
16, spelling bee.
1928, the white of an egg, 7 letters.
Oh boy.
It has a name, actually. What is A-L-B-U-M-E-N?
Yes.
Albumin.
Albumin. Dang it. 2000, spelling bee.
1965, itchy inflammatory skin condition, also called dermatitis, 6 letters.
Excuse me.
Sheldon.
What is ECZEMA?
Eczema, correct. Finally, applause for that. That was a horrible category. I
agree.
All right, Sheldon, let's go again.
We survived. That's what matters. Pop quiz 8.
On Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston cooks up some trouble as this father of Flynn and Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon.
Who is Walter White?
Yes.
But I thought I had the wrong thing there. 12, pop.
In the 80s and 90s, this actor played Kelly and Bud's dad. Starting in 2009, he was Claire's and Mitch's father. It was Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy.
O'Neill. 16.
Baseball player turned housekeeper Tony Maselli is a single father on this 80s sitcom. Mark.
Who's the boss?
Right. Tony Danza.
Pop quiz 2000.
It was the profession of Dad Mike Brady on the Brady Bunch.
Who is Robert Reed?
He was an architect.
Okay.
Mark, it's still your boy.
Alright. Headlines 4.
July 20th, 1969. This civilian becomes the first person to walk on the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Mark.
Who was Neil Armstrong?
The Canadian got it right. Go again, Mark.
Headline 8. Headlines 800.
December 13th, 2003. Operation Red Dawn results in the capture of this Iraqi dictator. Ross.
Who's Saddam Hussein?
Right.
Headlines 1200.
July 29th, 1981. This royal couple gets married at St. Paul's Cathedral in London.
Was Princess Diane and
Sheldon.
whoever it was.
Who are Charles and Diana?
Right.
16 headlines.
Answer. Well, you've got a lot to work with. Chat, I need a need a decision, folks. What should he do? Cappers, what do you think? Should he full send this stuff? He says full send. Johnny says 12,500. Jessica, our resident expert, says go all in, lock in the game. But a lot of people are telling you to go all in. But it's your decision.
History's definitely a category I like. There's a lot of game left. Let's do it. Let's full send it.
Full send it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's give some C's in our chat for. Let's see. I'm sorry, my throat is dry. Here's your clue. March 25th, 1911. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. Fire erupts in this Manhattan village.
Oh, no. Oh, God, why did we have to do this today? Oh, no. What is Greenwich?
Yes!
Oh, God, what?
Thank God!
Oh, good Lord.
Sheldon, my God, you scared the living hell out of me.
Exactly.
$35,000. Pick again.
All right, let's finish our headlines.
My heart's beating like 1,000 beats a minute. Here's your clue.
Yeah.
October 16th, 1987. After 2.5 days stuck in a well, this baby is rescued. And that would be baby Jessica McClure. Sheldon, go again.
Latin American History 4.
In the mid-1600s, plantation owners in Barbados switched from tobacco to this sweeter, more profitable crop. Ross.
Was sugar.
Sugarcane, right.
Latin American History for
8?
Yeah.
Pico Cristobal Colon is the highest peak in this country. It's self-named for Cristobal Colon. And that would be Colombia. Ross again.
1200 Latin America.
In 1998, Pope John Paul II made a historic visit to this communist...
Hey, type in the L's, well. Continue on.
Island nation. Jesus Christ, I can't spell.
Wow.
Ross.
Was Cuba.
Cuba is right.
1600 Latin America.
Quechua is the language of these Machu Picchu builders. Ross.
Was Peru.
No.
Oh, boy.
Anybody else?
Mark
Sheldon.
Who are the Incans?
Right.
2000.
Answer. There we go.
Good Lord. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing some heart attack. I'm not doing it. We're not playing this game.
Chat.
Let's go. Let's wager 13-4.
13,400 for this one. Okay. Here is your clue. Oh man, chat's not happy with you right now, but I don't care. Here's your clue. This general who took the Alamo was made president of Mexico 11 times between 1833 and 1855.
Happy some folks.
I'm truly gonna fold because I can't remember his name, which is why I'm glad I didn't full send. No, I don't have it.
No. All right. Who is Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna?
Santa Anna.
Well, that drops you down to 23,200, but you still have a wide margin of a lead.
Can't be mad. Oh, I can still only see the daily.
That would help.
There we go.
Yeah, thank God.
Colleges and universities for.
In 1892, this university in New Haven, Connecticut, first admitted women to its graduate school. Sheldon.
What is Yale?
Right.
800 colleges.
Answer is. Now, first of all, ITV1, please don't put any answers in the chat. I'm going to have to delete that. Thank you. All right, here it is. Auburn, Clemson, and Princeton all have this cat as a mascot. Sheldon?
What's a tiger?
Meow. Right.
So does RIT. Go Tigers. 1,200.
Originally, the colors of Syracuse were pea green and pink, but in 1890, this one color was chosen. Mark.
What is orange?
Right.
Colleges and universities for 1,600.
This university in East Lansing was the first school to offer agriculture courses as credit. And that would be the University of Michigan, I believe. Or is that Michigan State? I can't tell. Michigan State. Mark, so you're bored.
Finish the category.
This Charleston school is also known as the Military College of South Carolina. What is, I believe I'm saying this right, Citadel? We got one category left. Mark, it's still your turn.
Alright, light it up for 4.
Dutch physician Jan Egenhaus discovered this process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. Sheldon.
What is photosynthesis?
Correct.
800.
Light enters the eye through this circular opening in the iris. Sheldon.
What is the pupil?
Right.
12.
What Americans call a flashlight is known by this 5-letter name in the UK.
Wow.
Sheldon.
What's a torch?
Right.
Sorry, Ross. 16.
Using less energy than most other lights. Oh my god, that's horribly spelled.
Yeah, it's RLIGHTS. Continue on.
It stands for light emitting this. Sheldon.
What is a diode?
Right, and the last clue. Charles Cow won a Nobel for his work on this light-utilizing technology used in phone lines and computer networks. Sheldon.
What is fiber optics?
To make it an even 30,400, you are correct. Well, I'm pretty sure this is a locked game, but anything can really happen as we go into Final Jeopardy for tonight, and it is musical instruments. Please, players, make your wagers, and when we come back, we're going to find out the conclusion and find out what the clue is. Stay tuned.
Okay. Gonna skip this blah 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 and things like that. But anyway. Next. Oh yeah.
I've returned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned with our Final Jeopardy today. Now, Sheldon had an amazing game, but as I said in the past, it's really anybody's game at this point. Here is your final Jeopardy clue. An 1895 catalog described it as a musical wonder. Anyone can play it. Imitate fowls, animals, and bagpipes. You have 30 seconds, and remember, phrase it in the form of a question. 30 seconds. Good luck.
He's gonna still dancing? Oh my god, Kyle! You're like... Okay.
Alright. Let's take a look at Ross's answer. You were in third place with 1,000, and you said... Let me get rid of the clue first. You said, what is a trumpet? And unfortunately, you are incorrect. And you wagered 500. That's going to deduct your score by half, taking you to 500. We're going to go over to Mark now, who was in second place with $3,400. And you said, what is a piano? No, I'm afraid that's wrong too. And you wagered 1,600. That's going to take you down to 1,800. Now we're going to go over to our champion, Sheldon, who I think may have locked this game unless he did something pretty stupid, which I don't think he did. He said, what is a kazoo? And you are correct. All right, and let's see how much you're going to wager. 19,600, taking you to 50,000, and a two-day total of $79,600. Congratulations, Sheldon.
Wow.
You are coming back next week to take on your third day. Sheldon, you did amazing. Mark and Ross, I want to say congratulations for being on the show. And remember, we are actively looking for contestants. If you are interested in becoming a contestant, you must be 16 years of age or older to participate in our games. And you must have a Discord account. You can join our Discord server. That's where we will meet and play these games. And also, if you happen to be a 5-time champion, as I've said before, you'll win a $50 Amazon gift card. And also, I want to make sure of our fundraiser that we're doing here. We are raising money for muscular dystrophy in honor of my dear friend Tommy Reyes. I want to thank Comedy Fan who actually donated, who contributed our first funds for the fundraiser. If you are interested, please check out our donation link. You'll be able to check it out. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. We'll be back again on Thursday for a little bit of a recap stream and to announce who will be our next contestants. So please stay tuned on Thursday. That's going to be a fun show. From all of us, from Sheldon, Ross, Mark, I'm Kyle Hirschon. God bless you, Alex, and make sure to make life a true daily double. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Oh, man. Merv was awesome in this one. We're gonna conclude with one more video after I'm done with this. After this episode, after I'm done with Jeopardy Squad number 2, we'll just do Jeopardy Squad number 3, and we're done with this one. So that's just me. Thanks for watching Jeopardy Squad. See you next time. Okay. Dedicated to Alex Trebek, forever in our hearts, always our inspiration. Yeah, I agree. Now, one more episode, and I'm going to wrap things up with the 700th episode of LJPCBM. And that is, of course, Jeopardy Squad episode 3. And I'll we'll conclude that begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Still have to click this like button. If I can, yes I will. Okay. It's raised $70. Okay. Good enough. $50. Okay. The goal is to reach $5,000 for this, but let's just unmute this.
Yo, welcome once and all. It's episode 3 of Jet Squad. Hey, we got a clue coming up for you guys. Check this out. It is word origins, and here it is. New York City borough named for Catherine of Braganza, wife of Charles II of England. Let me know in the chat if you know the answer.
Okay.
Dev, you should only know. Jack Wilford, congratulations, you got the answer. What is Queens? What is Queens? I don't know. If you are a fan, if you are a New Yorker actually, especially in the 5 boroughs, which one's the best one? The douchebag, what's up?
Let's unmute this. While we wait on the Jep Squad to do something, yeah. And we'll do something, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Here's the clue, it's machines. Let's take a look at it. This brand name comes from machines devised by Benjamin Holt to crawl over soft farmland. Let me know if you know the answer in chat. What is it? Also want to thank Dev for the $50 donation to the MDA from last week's stream. We are also raising money for the MDA for the rest of 2021. We have a $5,000 goal. We can reach that if all of you let your pockets be free. And by the way, unfortunately, we have unfortunately the answer that we were looking for was Caterpillar. Yeah, Jessica got it at the last moment. Alright guys, we're just about 30 seconds away. 30 seconds away from the game, folks. I'm sure you don't want to miss this one. 3 amazing people. 3 amazing people who are waiting to play.
I agree. Before I die, but we'll see what happens. Hold on.
We gotta be quick. Here we go. And the thing worked. The thing didn't want to work. Here we go.
Okay.
This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants.
A guest service agent from Lafayette, Tennessee, Brian Henniger. A wrestling announcer from Portland, Oregon, J.B. Henry. And our returning champion, a barista and student from Rochester, New York, Sheldon Lewis II, whose 2-day cash winnings total $79,600. Thank you, Novalis, for the follow. And now here's the host of Jeopardy, me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Jep Squad. We've got 3 amazing contestants here ready to take on our game. And the massive followers that we've been getting for the last few moments really has been quite overwhelming. And I want to keep that going. If you have never seen this before, this is just like the favorite quiz show that you all love to watch on television. But, you know, we do it on Twitch. It's as simple as that. Also, I want to thank Buzzer Devin, who is our developer for the game, and Ethan. Ethan, thank you for the follow.
still.
You know, Dev has been making some changes to the game, and he's been making it a bit more user-friendly. So, Dev, congratulations for making this a bit easier for me. So, give a shout-out to Dev, ladies and gentlemen. All right, enough of my yapping. Brian, JB, Sheldon, we've got some work to do, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then without further ado, let's play Jeopardy! Alright, guys, who followed? Now, Violet Rad, thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's take a look at our categories. They are Marvel Comics.
Wow.
Followed by Athletes. Next we have Estate Quartas.
I wasn't paying attention, hang on.
Athletes. Categories. They are Marvel Comics. Followed
Wow.
by Athletes. Next we have Estate Quartas. Then we'll take a cooking class. We'll study some U.S. geography. And finally, starts with T. Obviously, you know what T means in quotation marks. Sheldon, you are the champion, so you get the right to start.
Let's start with Estate Quarters 200, please.
Answer is, George Washington had the pine siding painted to look like stone at this estate. JB.
What is Mount Vernon?
Right.
T2.
Oolong or chamomile, a cup of this hot beverage pairs nicely with finger sandwiches. Brian.
What is tea?
Tea, right. Go.
For tea.
Go again.
Let's try starts with T for 400, please.
Answer is, alliterative name for a seesaw. Sheldon.
What is a teeter-totter?
Correct.
600 T.
Answer is, from the French for earth dog, it could be a Scottish or an Airedale. Brian.
What is a terrier?
Right.
All right. Starts with T for 800, please.
Sophocles wrote that this eases all things. We've also heard that it also heals all wounds. Brian.
What is time?
Time is right.
And close out T, please.
Italian word for a type of paint made with an egg binder. Brian.
What is tempera?
Right.
Let's go cooking class 200.
Okay.
Dip bread in an egg mixture to make this French breakfast item that French people serve for dessert. Brian.
What is French toast?
Yummy.
Okay.
It is. Cooking class 400, please.
Decorate the pointy type of these ice cream holders with candy chocolate to make wacky wizard hats. Sheldon.
Our ice cream cones.
Right.
600 cooking.
Have some of these mashed items left over? They're the traditional topping for shepherd's pie. Sheldon.
What are potatoes?
Potatoes, right.
800 cooking.
The key type of this citrus fruit can be small. You may need a dozen to yield a half a cup of juice. Sheldon.
What is a lime?
Lime, right.
1,000, please.
Joy of Cooking tells how to make relish and scones with this bog fruit, so let's all give thanks. Sheldon.
What are cranberries?
Right.
400 estate quarters.
Answer is, Thomas Jefferson installed unique double doors that opened and closed in tandem on this estate. Sheldon.
What is Monticello?
Right.
600 quarters.
Well, look what you did. Really double.
Oh no, those were the only two that I can think of their direct names.
Slightly with 3,600. Chat, he's got 3,600. What do you think you should do?
Everybody's gonna tell me to full send. Everybody's gonna tell me to full send. It's early enough. Let's full send it.
Full send it? Okay, here is the clue. In estate quarters, the North Room at Sagamore Hill Estate displays this president's Rough Rider hat.
Who is Teddy Roosevelt?
And that would be correct. You double your score, 7,200, and it's still your turn.
800 estate.
Answer is, the treaty ending World War I was signed in the Hall of Mirrors on this French estate. Sheldon?
What is Versailles?
Right.
Finish it off, please.
The tartan worn by the Queen's Piper is displayed at Balmoral Castle in this UK nation. JB.
My God, what is Scotland?
Right. I'm gonna take
Wow.
Players, let's take a break. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we're gonna talk to each and every one of our contestants. Thank you all for the support so far in today's game. We'll see you guys in just a moment.
Okay. We're gonna skip the commercial break and move on.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And first of all, I want to thank BKing281 for the follow just a couple of moments ago. So let's meet our players. Let's start off with Brian Henniger, a guest services agent from La Follette, Tennessee. I meant to say La Follette in the introduction, but once again, Hirsch messed up. Or actually, no, I can cuss in here. Hirsch fucked up.
Yeah. Viewer discretion is advised, ladies and gentlemen. Continue on.
All right, Brian. So apparently, about 5 years ago, you got to be on another game show.
Yeah, I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in syndication. Got to hosted by Chris Harrison at the time in Las Vegas, and won $30,000 on that show, and just had an absolute banger of a time. It was truly wonderful.
Wow. And have you been trying out for like Jeopardy, like the actual Jeopardy?
Yeah, every year. I take the test every year. Our mutual friend Tommy Z has an audition tomorrow, so we're all excited about
wow.
Tommy, the good friend Tommy Z. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Yes. But I gotta say this: you do a great job as host. But yeah, I keep trying out for other shows. But you know, when that happened, it really made me feel like I can do this. Because for years I thought I'd never get on a game show, but this proved that it is possible, and have the time of my life.
If someone like me could be on a game show, I think anybody can be on a game show at this point.
Man.
All right, Brian, best of luck to you. All right, JB Henry. This is going to be an interesting interview. So, you are a wrestling announcer from Portland, Oregon. What organization do you belong to?
DOA, although, with what's been going on in the world, we haven't been able to get out there and show our craft. It's, and it's hampered a lot of independent folks. So, I always encourage, if you have like a favorite independent wrestler, buy some merch, especially since they may not be getting bookings. It's always a good idea to support them however you can.
Absolutely. Now, it says here that you are a former video game world record holder. Tell me, what record and what game did you break?
Well, it's funny because I almost had another one of these over the weekend for this game. I'm a former Dr. Mario world record holder. I held a couple of individual individual level records for a little while, about 3-4 months, and it's a game I'm very heavily involved in. I help run the speed run portion of the Dr. Mario World Championship.
Wow.
So it's a fun little game. It's a great little community, and it's amazing that we're still seeing people like just do wildly better at that game just over the past year. It's amazing.
By the way, follow the DFIU network, follow the Dumpster Lounge. You can find their Discord. We'll link it in the Twitch chat very shortly.
Yeah, don't think I don't know what you're doing here, putting me against two former champions on my show, bud. The revenge is gonna be swift.
I can tell I'm already on a bunch of justices, but I don't care. Best of luck,
Wow.
baby. Sheldon Lewis II, two-time champion already on Jep Squad. Now remember, this is your third day. If you win 5 days in a row, you get a $50 Amazon gift card. Now, it says you're a barista. Now, you make coffee, right?
I do.
is there a special kind of drink that you love making, and is there also a drink that you hate making?
Oh. Well, the funny thing is about me, I am what's known as a super taster, and I have a specific taste that sticks with me, which is bitterness, which means I do not like coffee.
Wow.
Which kind of throws the whole game away. So instead, I like to make a lot of things that are, coffee free but still have a lot of flavor. I used to love to make what I used to call a cherry chocolate, a cherry hot chocolate. It was really good. Now I make hazelnut hot chocolates. Those are my favorites right now.
Wow.
Because like hazelnut and chocolate, they just mesh perfectly. What I don't like to make, however, there is one drink. A big trend recently has been shaken espressos, and where I work, we have a bitter chocolate powder that we make in an almond milk shaken espresso that I just cannot stand. It is one of the worst flavors I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
I can't do it.
I think I see that, I totally get where you're coming from. I hate coffee as well. But, it's so ironic that somebody who makes coffee for a living doesn't like it.
Man.
Chat. We're already getting, Brayden, that's not fair. I can't be fired. Okay. Hey Morgan, thanks for checking us up today. So I've lost my train of thought because we were talking about.
Man.
Well, that's right. We got a game to play.
Wait. Is there a Morgan in town? Continue on.
JB, you've got the board, so go ahead and pick a clue in a category.
Say, speaking of bitter, look at my score compared to Sheldon's. Marvel for 2.
Natalia Romanova is the real name of this Marvel hero.
Man.
Sheldon.
Who is the Black Widow?
Right.
400 Marvel.
This Marvel superhero's roller coaster at Orlando's Island of Adventure is green. That would be Brian.
Who is the Hulk?
The Incredible Hulk, indeed.
All right, Marvel 6.
It's the last name of X-Men founder Charles, a.k.a. Professor X.
Wow. Okay.
Sheldon.
What is Xavier?
Right.
800 Marvel.
As a part of the Fantastic Four, Ben Grimm is this guy. Sheldon.
Who is the Thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Finish it off, please.
1998 saw the debut of a Marvel Comics series in which this character's daughter, May, took up his heroic ways. Sheldon.
Who is Spider-Man?
Right, Peter Parker.
Wow.
Geography 2.
Nobody wants to go to athletes. 4 presidential faces are carved into the side of this South Dakota tourist destination. Ooh, close one. Sheldon.
What is Mount Rushmore?
Right.
400 Geography.
This Nevada city is one of 6 U.S. state capitals that are farther west than Los Angeles.
Activate.
Oh, did I not activate it?
No, you hadn't.
Okay, let's try it again. See if we can get this right. Any 3, 2, 1. JB.
What is Carson City?
Right.
US 6.
The lowest point of elevation in Louisiana is 8 feet below sea level in this port city. JB.
What is New Orleans?
Right.
US 8.
In Illinois, more than 60 miles of shoreline are provided by this Great Lake. JB again.
What is Lake Michigan?
Right.
Finish it off for 1,000.
Mount Hood, the highest peak in Oregon, is in this range. JB, you better get this one.
What is the Cascades?
Indeed.
Athletes 2.
This quarterback has more Super Bowl rings than the Mannings brothers combined. JB.
It was Tom Brady.
Right.
Correct. That's also right.
That's also
4.
correct. At the 2018 Olympics, John Schuster led the U.S. men to gold in this sport called bowling for cold people. Oh boy, that's close. JB.
What is curling or Canadian shuffleboard?
Correct.
Athlete 6.
Before they were wed, Gabrielle Union said this former hoopster banned her from courtside because she was distracting. Sheldon.
Who is Dwayne Wade?
Correct.
800.
In 2010's, winners of the Women's British Open included golfers In Kyung Kim and Inbee Park from this country. Sheldon.
What is South Korea?
Correct. And the last clue. After the 2018 World Series, this pitcher inked a $93 million 3-year deal to stay with the Dodgers. JB.
Clayton Kershaw?
Correct. And that will take you to 5,600. Sheldon is in first with 12,200. JB not far behind with 5,600. And Brian, you are going to pick first in Double Jeopardy when we come back from this break. Stay tuned.
Right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm not planning on muting this, but okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this and move on.
What Squad, follow us on Twitter. If you would like to become a contestant for Jeff Squad, follow us on Twitter at the Jeff Squad. Also, check out our Discord server where both links will have contestant applications. We can't wait to see you.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Double Jeopardy. Welcome back to Jeff Squad. Now, before we begin, I want to answer a question that Arcade Yash has put up in the chat. If you, as Novalis Entertainment has just said, if you win 5 games in a row, you win a $50 Amazon gift card. So, Sheldon is in the running for it if he wins today's match. But before we even declare a winner, I think it's time to reveal our categories for this round. We're looking for Islands.
Wow.
Followed by Rock On. From the Greek. General Knowledge. We took a look at U.S. geography last time. We're taking a look at European geography this time.
Ooh!
And following, finally, TV competitions. Okay, so, Brian, you have the right to start our first round, and Jack, we'll get that settled for you at the end of the stream. The link to the Discord. You know, before we even, I'm going to fix this myself because I am a man of my word. I want people to get in this game, so I will put the Discord link in here. Ah, no, that's not it. You don't want to see me.
Discord link is Hirsch.
The Discord link is myself. We're already having difficulties. I'm going to fix this. I want this. I want this to work. Okay, please work. There we go. There's the Discord link if you want to check it out. Double the Jeopardy, double the Hearst. Even better. You know what? Ape, I'm going to use that as a tagline. Thank you very much. Brian, you get the right to start the first.
All right, let's.
Man.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back.
Well,
Brian,
Jeopardy is neither double nor Jeopardy. Discuss.
let's go ahead and play. Brian.
All right, then. TV competitions for 1,600, please.
Oh, going big already. On a Food Network Celebrity Cook-Off, the team captains were Guy Fieri and this. Who followed? Tommy Z! Hey, thanks for the follow, Tommy. Best of luck tomorrow for your audition for Jeopardy. Send some good vibes to Tommy right now. Let me finish reading the clue. The team captains were Guy Fieri and this 30-minute meals maker.
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon.
It's Rachel Ray.
Correct.
2000 competitions.
Snooki picked up a scorpion with her teeth on a special celebrity edition of this competition. Sheldon.
What is Fear Factor?
Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
12 TV competitions.
Jeff Probst is the host of this show where the goal is to outwit, outplay, outlast.
Wow.
JB.
What is Survivor?
Correct.
Wow.
Rock on 12.
This group's memorable set at the 2001 concert for New York City included the song Won't Get Fooled Again. Sheldon.
Who are the Who?
The Who is right.
Competitions 8.
In 2019, James Vanderbeek and Mary Wilson competed for the Mirrorball Trophy on season 28 of this series. And that would be Sheldon.
What is Dancing with the Stars?
And you got it.
Let's finish that category.
Rest in peace, Mary Wilson. Sparks flew between Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani when they were coaches on this show. That would be Sheldon.
What is The Voice?
The Voice is right.
Rock 4.
On the back of hit movies, this group's Bohemian Rhapsody entered the Billboard Hot 100 in 1992 and 2018.
Was Queen.
Brian.
Oh God, who is Queen?
Right.
Yes.
Surprised.
Yeah, got locked out there. Rock on for 1600, please.
This band's history in brief: exit Dave Mustaine, enter Sandman.
Was Metallica.
Sheldon.
Who are Metallica?
Correct.
800 Rock.
Martin Scorsese directed Shine a Light, a documentary about this Gimme Shelter band. Jebby.
Who are the Rolling Stones?
Correct.
Rock on for 2.
The last band to play on David Letterman's Late Show. Their 2015 concerts were known as the Broken Leg Tour.
No idea.
Brian.
Or Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, and I'm going to see them on Sunday at the Garden.
Okay. Did I know that?
Select again.
General knowledge, please, for 1200.
Oh boy, you know what you just did?
Oh.
You found one of them.
Wow.
All right, you've got a pretty sizable deficit. Chat, what do you think Brian should do on this one?
Wow.
New Mario says 1300. Ape Mickey is Jack is saying all in. Need to go in all in and a quarter. Jessica, oh my gosh.
How much do I have?
You have 5600.
5600 it is.
And Aiden, don't try and get me again. He's
Wow.
trying to win 6900.
All in.
Hopefully lightning doesn't strike twice, bud.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Here is the clue. Einstein published his special theory of it in 1905, his general theory of it in 1915.
What is relativity?
And you have just doubled your score.
Wow.
Nice, nicely done.
All right, you're now in second place, down by 8,600. Select again.
From the Greek for 1600, please.
This word comes from the Greek for summit and fear. And that would be acrophobia.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of heights. From the Greek for 1200.
The answer is. Oh, we got to follow. Murphy Bax, thank you for the follow. From the Greek for true sense of a word, it's the study of word origins. Sheldon.
What is etymology?
Etymology is right, and my mic needs Viagra. Okay, select again.
General knowledge 16.
In the Army, GI has been an initialism for general this or government this.
Brian?
What is intelligence?
No. JB.
What is informant?
No.
Frick.
Sheldon.
What is issued?
Issue. Actually, you said issued. It's issue. Jess, you are the judge. Do you think I should accept that? Let's see. Let's see what Jess thinks.
Here come the judge.
Jess, what do you think?
Come on, Jess.
Do. No. It's a triple stumper. Sorry. Have to deduct it from your score. Okay. Sheldon, it's still your turn.
2000, General.
And the answer is, billed as the largest living thing on Earth, the General Sherman tree stands in this national park. And that would be Sequoia.
Should have gone where I wanted to. 800, General.
People who have held this cabinet post include Eric Holder, Loretta Lynch, and Jeff Sessions. JB.
What is the Attorney General?
Right.
Islands 2.
More than half of this nation's population lives on New Providence Island. And that would be the Bahamas.
Wow.
JB, go again.
16 islands.
You did it. The other one.
Yes.
All right, you're third place. You're down by 12,600. You can't catch up to it, but you can get pretty close.
I'm gonna go 4,200.
4,200 for this clue. Best of luck to you. Mount Olympus is the highest point on this eastern Mediterranean island.
Son of a crap. What is Sparta?
No. You were looking for
Son of a crap.
Cyprus.
Yeah, Greece.
All right, you're down to 2,600, but it's still your turn.
General knowledge 4.
3 Cheerios to this cereal company that at one time owned Parker Brothers and Red Lobster. Sheldon.
What is General Mills?
Correct.
They actually have a factory in Buffalo, so I used to always smell Cheerios.
Ah.
Greek 4.
Later used for amusing things shared online, this word was coined in 1976 from a Greek root meaning mimic. Brian.
What is meme?
Meme, right.
Huh. If I'm not mistaken, Douglas Adams invented that word. From the Greek for 2000, please.
The name of this component is derived excuse me. I can't type today.
Yeah, you can't type. This company. Continue
Is
on.
derived from the Greek word for dry. JB.
What is wet?
No. You were kind of on the right track. You were kind of trying to sound it out. Xerox.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop copying me.
Okay, Brian, your turn.
Let's try European geography for 400, please.
Kiev is the capital of this country. Sheldon.
What is Ukraine?
Right.
800, European.
It's the name of the peninsula that includes Sweden and Norway, as well as the region that also includes Denmark. JB.
What is Scandinavia, yeah?
Yeah, right.
1,200.
These two rivers, one flowing through France and the other through Germany, differ by a letter. Oof, Sheldon.
What are the Rhine and the Rhone?
Right.
800 from the Greek.
The name of this communication device is from the Greek for far and voice. JB.
What is telephone?
Right.
European 16.
This mountain range forms a natural barrier between France and Spain. JB.
What are the Alps?
No.
What?
Brian.
What are the Andes?
No.
Oh.
We're looking for the
The two in my head.
Pyrenees.
Those were the two in my head. I couldn't think of them.
Yeah, we were looking for the Pyrenees. JB, still your board.
Coming up next, the $25,000 Pyrenees. European for 2.
In North Central Italy, you'll find another country altogether. This tiny republic. Sheldon.
What is San Marino?
Right.
12 islands.
It's the largest island in the Indian Ocean. JB.
What is Sri Lanka?
No.
Oh.
Sheldon.
What is Madagascar?
Yes.
800.
It's the least populous of New York City's boroughs. JB.
What is Queens?
No.
Well, I'll be over here if you need me.
Brian.
What is the island of Manhattan?
No. Sheldon.
Oh, I'm about to say the wrong thing. What is Long Island?
No, we were looking for Staten Island.
Staten Island. Why did I mix up Staten and Long Island? Lord
And the
help me.
last clue. Goat Island separates this waterfall into American Falls and Horseshoe Falls.
Man.
Wow. Brian clocked in at 0.003 of a second.
What is Niagara Falls?
Indeed. Well,
Slowly I turned.
I just insulted so many people for.
Yeah. Oh, man, you made New Yorker. You made most of Actually, you made all of Staten Island. But then again, Staten Island doesn't count. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go back to writing for this now. I'm gonna.
Well, unfortunately, JB, you are our first dismissal from Jep Squad, and unfortunately, you're not going to be able to play Final Jeopardy. But Sheldon and Brian, you two are still in the helm of it, and from the looks of it, it looks like Sheldon can overtake $100,000 if he wins tonight's Final Jeopardy in the category, which is the calendar. Please make your wagers, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Okay, moving on. Still Owen though.
All right, everybody. JB has become depressed, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on a second.
The mood.
Everybody send some good vibes to JB. He's our first dismissal. But as I said, Sheldon and Brian are in the thick of it, and they're going to be taking on this category, which is the calendar, and here is your clue. It's the total number of days in a year that fall in months with 31 days. You have 30 seconds, and remember, be sure to phrase it in the form of a question because it won't automatically do it for you. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Here we go
Make this a
again.
gift, cappers.
Wait, what did you say?
Enough. Make this a gift, cappers. Enough.
Wow.
All right, we're done here. Let's get rid of this clue. Brian, we start with you. You had $8,000 and you said, what is 217 I love you, Kimberly? And you are correct.
Oh.
And you wagered almost everything, so you go up to $15,999. Now we're going to go over to Sheldon, who was our champion. And you wrote down The correct response, 217. GG, and you wagered 7,000. That's taking you to 30,800. And you, Sheldon, have a 3-day total of $110,400. You have cracked the $100,000 mark. You're coming back again next Tuesday. You're just a few questions away from that $50 Amazon gift card. And I want to thank everybody who has tuned in to our stream so far in the last few weeks. Thursday, we're going to be re-airing episode 1. And then also the next upcoming Thursday, we will be re-airing episode 2 because those are expected to be off of Twitch anytime soon. But anyways, for Brian, for JB, for Sadface, and for Sheldon, my name is Hirsch. We will see you guys in the future if it will allow me to go to the credits. Yes, we'll see you guys in the future.
So that was Jep Squad, episode number 3. Well, I guess that's it. Well, wait. What did you say?
Bye. To the Twitter. No, you know what? It's on Twitter. I'm gonna put the Discord link once again into the Twitter. No, you don't want to see me. Bye.
Okay. So, what do you guys think about this whole Jump Squad episode 3? Well, it was amazing. So far, this episode went to be a success. Well, it was great, but overall, things are going smoothly. So, anyways, guys, double episode of the 700th episode of LJPCBM. Boy, am I lucky to celebrate 700 episodes of LJPCBM. Am I lucky? Yes, I am. To be lucky, dedicated to Alex Trebek, love forever in our hearts. Always inspiration. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. But this is a big moment we all been waiting for. And let me tell you folks something, okay? This is a big moment I never received in months. We have cracked the 700 code, and now, thanks to everyone who decided to be on my LG Reacts videos, we decided to bring back from the dead. I hope you enjoyed the 700 episode of LG Reacts. I hope you get ready for the next episode, which is going to be the 701st episode of LG Reacts. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow, but it's going to be tomorrow. But that's just me. I'm taping this tonight, but that's just me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be $1 Million Sharks, Season 1, Episode 4. Till next time, so Joe's goodbye. Peace out, baby. Hoping to give you 700 more episodes. Till then, jumps it out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.